Yo, what is going on, everybody? Happy Friday. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you all have had a great day. Hope you have a great weekend. We got some Euthia, some new stuff. Fierce Powers and Crawling Shadows. Man, there is a ton of stuff here. Euthia already had a lot, but man, now it's got a lot more. I wish you could see the table here. I sent some pictures in the Discord. It is completely full. I mean, it's like the previous playthroughs, the table has always been swamped. But now there's just so much stuff. I got the boxes over here stacked with stuff, the books. Over here I got a little desk with the elementals, some other reference cards, Eltrea's reference sheets. There's so much, man. There is so much. So today we are going to be playing Wild Run. Very interesting scenario. I figured let's just start here. I was going to do the Fog of Necromancy. At first, when I was doing the unboxing, I was saying, you know, let's check out this scenario. But we're going to do the Wild Run. It is a hard scenario. But first, let's get into it. We got Sebastian. Hi, will you use the new solo stuff? Combat die, rituals, new silver, gold cards, rule. Yeah, so we're going to be using quite a few new variants. I'm going to get into all that stuff. I'm not using everything, and even some of the variants I'm not using to the full extent. Hugo, they already announced a new expansion. I know, man. Dude, you need an addition to your house for this one, man. It is crazy. What's up, Sebastian? Chris says hello. What's up, Chris? How's it going, man? With Tim in the house. Good luck with the stream, sir. Thank you so much as always, Tim. Appreciate it. Tiffany, hey guys, what's up, Tiffany? How's it going? All right. So yeah, with that being said, I think we should just start shuffling. Now, I'm not going to. I already shuffled like prior to this the mountains, lakes, and the caves. There's rewards for those, and then the level 1, 2, and 3 treasures. I did switch up from last time when I was doing the unboxing. Mike had a great idea. I do have the deluxe towers for the marketplace items. However, I'm not going to go through and shuffle that. It takes forever. So instead, for now, I just throw them in baggies. I'm just going to reach my hand in, you know, shuffle them up, pull some out, and we'll just do it that way. Matter of fact, let's just get that going. We do have to get the boards. And I was thinking, I think for next playthrough, I'm just going to have the boards already set up. It takes a little while, and I think it would just be better. It would shorten the stream up a little bit. So, shuffle this up. All right, let's get 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Yeah, so this is an interesting one. This mammoth here, this big guy, he is going to be running around the board, stomping enemies' faces. And we have to save these mammoth colonies. We got to save it. They're struggling, man. They're struggling. They need some help. We're here to help them. Hopefully. Hopefully. So I'll talk about the scenario in 1 second. Let's put this out here. We got 4 here. Yeah, already this is saving time. And so the only thing I don't have for the game at this point is the deluxe boards. I didn't get the deluxe towers for the cards, and I think it was something else. And then I didn't get the upgraded coins. I already have the existing coins. Yeah, it's a little harder to tell with the 2s and the 5s. They're both about the same color, but it's still doable. So I didn't get all that stuff. And we are playing with Eltrea, something like that. This is the druid, so she's going to summon some familiars. So very interesting. I think this could be a pretty good solo hero just because your familiars can travel around the board as well. So you can cover a little bit more ground. Now they can't, some can fight, like the wolf can fight, but not all of them can. They're just going to be doing minor stuff, but they can also help out in battles in minor ways. Let's shuffle the enemy cards, and we are playing with the new solo way to play, which removes the deck, this deck of cards, which determine the enemy rolls for you, and what guard tokens and chaos tokens they use. So we are using the new way. This kind of mimics combat with a multiplayer game a little bit more. I've only played it a few times going through the motions. I haven't played a full game of this yet, so this is kind of going to be my first. But I think so far, I think this way, it mixes it up enough. I think it's a little bit harder, but it might take a little bit longer. The other way seems a little bit more fluid. And I'll talk about that in a second. I guess I get my expansion to Orange. Awesome, Sebastian. That's so cool, man. That is so cool. I'm happy for you, man. Oh, and I do want to say we are playing with one of the variants. They added new silver and gold cards, like Sebastian was saying. We are only going to be playing with one new set. So this is going to be the Rotting Fly. This is a little bit harder than the other cards in that this thing will stick around, and we can actually deal damage to this card as well, or the main monster that we're fighting. If we don't take this out, it is going to constantly add benefits to the monster that we're fighting. So it only has 1 health. This is for the silver cards. There's called a Rotting Worm for the gold cards. It's a little bit tougher with 2, but so I didn't want to add both of the cards to make it even tougher. So we're just doing the silver cards. Today I pray for you. You know, I just hit them with the, they sent me a copy. The wife asked, "What is this from? You know, how much was this thing?" They sent me a copy. We got Matt in the house. Hi all. After Andrew's visit to Co-op Guild, I thought I'd swing by and see the new Euthia. What's up, Matt? Yeah, you were there. You witnessed the betrayal. The betrayal from Steve. I'll never forget. Hashtag never forget. I like Steve. Steve's a good dude. I was watching a little bit of his playthrough last night with Kanji on Ashes Reborn. That looked like a fun one. I love Ashes, man. Great game. Great game. Sebastian, I hope I can relearn the game with your playthrough so I don't need to reread the rule book. Sebastian, the thing is, and I want to say this now, guys, there's a lot of stuff in this game, especially now with the modules. I feel like my brain has been crammed, so expect me to miss some stuff. I'm going to try my best as always, but, I am going to miss some stuff for sure. So they also added some new monsters. One kind of complaint that I had about the existing one is that I kind of felt like I was seeing the same monsters over and over again, and I wanted a little mix-up. Well, they did, but the monsters that they made are a little stronger. So they do recommend for each monster, there's 2 copies. So they recommend for, if you want to add the new monster variant, to take out one of those copies and add one alternate version of that card, which is a little bit stronger. I did that with the level 1s, 2s, and 3s. However, I didn't do all of the monsters. So there's 7 different monsters, I believe. I only did that with 3. So 3 monsters have their alternate variant. So it's stronger, but I didn't want to overload myself. Let's see. What is this? A small couch. Oh man, yeah, dude. The boxes were massive. I sent a picture on the Discord, and I had the Euthia box sitting next to it, and the Euthia box looked like some small package. It was insane, dude. I'm not even joking. The FedEx guy, I was sitting at the kitchen table, and I look out the window. I see the FedEx guy walking up, and he's got both of them in his arms like this. And he's like shaking, dude. I started laughing to myself. I was like, what am I doing? What am I doing with all this stuff? All right, so I already scolded Steve for being the trade. I thank you, dude. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, get him, man. Tear him up. Tear him up. Totally fair. Yeah. So also for this, we are also playing with we got the Stomp deck. Let's shuffle this up. We are also playing with a new variant, which I think I am going to play every single game going forward with. This is a very small variant that I think adds a little bit of fun. It's not too difficult, but you do have to pay attention to the new tiles you flip up. So there are 3 of these cards, and they have different symbols on them. Some have a symbol of a deer, a bear. You can see a stump. We got some skulls, a blue will-o-wisp. There's a red will-o-wisp. There's other things. There's like a what do you want to call it? I'm forgetting the other thing. A wolf. There's a wolf. A well. So what happens with this is, as you flip over a new tile, if you see one of these pictures on the hex, you put one of these tokens on that spot. So if we see a blue, like a skull somewhere, let's just pretend we got a skull right here. We place one of these tokens on that spot. And as a free action, we can pick that up. And some of them have an effect, like the blue will-o-wisp, we'd have to take a damage, and then we can actually teleport too. But this would then go into our inventory, and if we deliver that to a certain location, we get a benefit. So a free action, I think it's fantastic. Again, you just have to pay attention to, they turn the decorations and the art of the board into something that you can use. I think that's really cool. But there are 3 of these cards. I actually did hand choose which one we're going to do. So I got that set up over here. So it is the stumps, skulls, bears, and the blue will-o-wisps. We have this. We have the compass token. All right, let's see. With all these tokens, this game almost makes Gloomhaven. Yeah, dude. This is the biggest game. This is the biggest game, I think, that I've ever played. Hands down. Biggest game. Massive Darkness 2 is huge. Gloomhaven, Frosthaven are huge. But, man, this game is just on another level. On another level. I don't think we shuffled this yet. I have to apologize and tip my FedEx guy because I've been bad. They all got hurt backs, huh, Rufus? I know, Tim. Dude. Yeah, because it was... This just came. Chronicles of Drunagor just came. Mythic Battles Ragnarok is going to show up here soon. So, just crazy. Oh, I'm sitting here shuffling the elite monsters. For this, we are also using level 1 and 2 elite monsters. So, I was actually shuffling those when I didn't need to. Let's shuffle the bounties. We need 3 bounty cards. I think that's fine. 1, 2, 3. Put the other stack over here. And then we'll get the map. And then we'll talk briefly about the scenario and briefly about our character here. And then we'll get started. We will get started. So I'll take this time to say, guys, thank you so much for being here. As always, I truly appreciate it. If you haven't yet, please click that like button. If you like what I do here on the channel, you like the video, seriously helps out the video with the algorithm. And if you're not subscribed yet, I do a lot of playthroughs. I got more lists coming, other discussion videos, a lot more playthroughs. I'm going to have some reviews coming up. So if you like that sort of stuff, you like what I do, think about subscribing. And if you do want to support even more, I do have a Patreon link in the description to get access to the Discord. We have a good old time over there. It's very active, great group of people. So I do appreciate all of you guys, and especially my Patreon supporters. Shout out to you guys. Thank you very much. All right, so we got our bounties. Let's set this like this. All right, let's set these cards over here. Okay, let's do the map. Let's just get into the map. All right, so where is my scenario book? Okay, so we have, I set these up by, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We are also playing with a different starting tile, the Rotunda. This takes place instead of the church that you would normally see. This is a little bit stronger than the church. I will probably always play with this as well. You can only use this if it specifies the church without the priest. So we have the Rotunda here, and then we also have the Exalted right here. In both of these spots, in the middle and right here, we can actually perform a trade action. I believe we can sell some stuff. I might have to double check that. But we can do all the same things that we can do on the church. And I believe we can sell some stuff. There was some other things I'm already forgetting. My mind is so crammed with Euthia right now. Let's see. I play big Euros, but you guys with your house-sized boxes can't have me beat. Yeah, what are you playing? Like On Mars, Matt? Stuff like that? I says Vancar. Patiently wait for that. Yeah. Enough boxes to build a house. I know, dude. It's crazy. Yep, a few houses. It is insane. Okay. Let's get to the... So frustrating for me. I back the German version, only the base game. So wave one shipping. How to do? Wait, I'm... Ooh, yeah. That's the problem with the alternate language. It's like the English language has already kind of been out for a long, long time. I mean, I guess you're still going to get the game and have fun. It's just, yeah, it's a lot longer. Ron, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? Seems I'm going to have to invest in a lot of cardboard. Ron, stay away, man. Stay away. Kanban EV. I always wanted to try that one. That's cool, man. That's cool. Okay. All right. I got you. No stretch goals. I got you. Okay. Sebastian, always, yeah. Yep. First time catching you live. Loving Euthia. What's up, Jess? How's it going? Thank you so much for being here. Loving Euthia. That's super cool. Is this your first time? Like, did you just get Euthia and you're just diving in now? Or did you have the base back from the first campaign? Omar's on the shelf. Curtis, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? There's Rufus. Rufus trying to get rid of stuff and bring a lot more stuff in. I like it, Rufus. Okay, let's talk about the scenario. So this is Wild Run. Actually, you know what? We're going to do the map first, and then we'll talk, just so we can just dive right in after I talk about it. So I have the fixed starting tiles, okay? So for the first chapter 1, we don't have any quest tiles that we need to incorporate. We do have the colony. So there are 4 colony tiles in this scenario. They got a little picture of some elephants right here. You can see. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4. Only for the first 4. There's colony. The 5th chapter does not have any. So we are going to include these. Okay, I'm just going to put all of these in here. All right, this is going to be our shuffling stack. Now I also added, this is another variant, the Fair Intervention, I think it's called. Fair Ritual. So this makes it a little bit easier. And one thing I like that they did in the rulebook at the main title of the section, like for the Fair Ritual, you can actually see if it's going to make it more complex or harder or less hard. So this is going to add a little bit of ease to the game, but not by much. You can, on these spots, you can actually trade in your silver cards to heal and to do different things and acquire new tokens, level 1 and 2 tokens. I have those in bags as well. So you can trade in your silver and gold cards for something other than just coins. So a little bit extra healing is very nice to see. Very nice. Just got Euthia, missed the first edition and almost paid. Whew. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's a lot. That is a lot. I think that's like what they're going for on eBay now. It's crazy. Patiently wait for my copy. I would like it in German. Okay. Okay, wait, the publisher Euthia went under. It's a long story. They were going under. They had a campaign. They didn't raise as much as they wanted to, and then Steamforge swooped in. Yeah, and then saved it. Yep. Yeah, they actually have a new campaign that they already announced, and a lot of people don't even have this. Yeah, with another expansion. Yeah, so I'd imagine you'll be able to get everything that's already out there for it. Okay, so let's talk this scenario. Yeah, we're doing the maps. So we are going to add these, and I'm only adding ones for chapter 1 and 2. That is because we need these colony tiles to show up. If we add more of these Fair Ritual tiles here, it's going to make it a little bit longer, possibly, until we find these. And we want to find these sooner rather than later. So I'm only adding 2 in, just to kind of show what they do. We can potentially use them, but also not clog it up with all these other tiles. So that is for that. And then we do have for chapter 2, let's turn this over. There is 1 quest tile. So shuffle these quest tiles up. And we'll place one right here. These will go away. And there is also a quest for chapter 4. Quest for chapter Rufus! Thank you for Euthia stream, brother. Dude, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Rufus. I know you're waiting to dive into yours, you and your wife, man. Good luck, brother. Thank you so much, man. I do truly appreciate it. Thank you. Frodo, what's up, dude? In my ride board game edition, yeah. Yeah, man, no kidding. No kidding. So you like cardboard and chits? So here's more cardboard and chits. That's awesome, dude. All right, and then for chapter 1, we need 2 of these, I don't know what they're called, like these common tiles. Shuffle these up. Oh, and one more thing. We are not playing with the corrupted, we are playing with these corrupted elementals, but there is another tile that has these minions on them. We are not playing with the minions. My plan is I'm going to have 2 more Euthia playthroughs after this. We're going to check out the Necromancer. I'm going to add in a few other variants. And so we're going to check more stuff out later. So we're going to do the minion stuff later. So we did not add any of those tiles. That is going to make it a little bit harder. I wanted to try to keep it balanced. All right, so we need 2 of these. Boom. That's tiles 1. For chapter 2, we only need 1 of these. But we are, like I said, we are playing with these new elementals. These are going to subtract 2 from the rolls. All right, put this one on here. All right, chapter 3, we need 2 of these tiles. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this, already have this process completed next time. All right, chapter 4, we need 1. There we go. And then chapter 5, we need 2. All right. 1, 2. Okay. All right, let's get this out of the way. Okay, all right. So let's shuffle these. Let's see. Okay. CTG announced a new Cloud Spark campaign. Dude, I'm excited. I am excited. Final expansions and factions. Always something to buy, I know. And then Street Masters. Street Masters is coming out with a new one from Steam Forged. But I backed a lot of stuff from Blacklist on their last Indiegogo campaign. And from what it sounds like, you know, they're using the funds from this new campaign to deliver those old pledges. So I think I'm going to go in for a little bit just to try to help out a little bit so I can get my actual stuff. But yeah, always something to buy. Being perpetually... yeah. Yeah, you just can't buy anything. That's right, man. That's right. Woot woot, subscribe to the channel. Can't miss any more of your Euthia plays. Jess, thank you so much. I do truly appreciate that. Thank you. That's awesome. Welcome aboard. I hope you enjoy. Just got here. Will this be your first time with the solo combat die? Yeah, so we are... I have 3 playthroughs of Euthia already on the channel using the old solo mode. We are going to be using the new solo mode, so we are going to be rolling another die for this. I was mentioning at the beginning, now again, I've only played a few rounds of combat with this. I think the first way, like the original way, was a little bit more, it was a little simpler. You just had, the card just said, okay, use this token and this token. If they didn't have it, okay, they didn't use it. This way, they're going to get a lot more stuff, a lot more tokens, cards, guard tokens. It's a little bit more difficult. However, I will say, I feel like in the original way with these cards, there wasn't a lot of values, at least this is how I felt. There wasn't a lot of values that would take my She's Intervention. It wouldn't tick that up enough. So because they would need 10 to 12, and there just wasn't many cards that did that. So I'm hoping with these rolls that will change it up so that I can get this up more to actually make use of it. Yeah, the new Cloud Spire stuff is super exciting. And then plus, I think they also said 20 strong Cloud Spire, which I'm also looking forward to. Between TMB and Burn Cycle, I spent enough on CTG to send my kids to college. Luckily, they never went. Oh, man, dude, that's hilarious, dude. CTG games are great, but they just... they cost a ton, man. They cost a ton. I know, but it's, you know, it was either that or Blacklist Games just wasn't going to get the games out at all. And I'm starting to trust Steamforge. I mean, they delivered this, right? They've delivered some other games in the past. So, you know, I trust them enough because of that past experience to say, okay, I think that they will deliver that stuff. Apparently, the stuff has already been made and sitting in warehouses for probably at this point over a year, or if not longer. They just, Blacklist, they went under, sort of. I don't know if they've actually officially like closed up, but they are not doing well financially, so they just couldn't get the games delivered. So, Greg, what's up, dude? How's it going, man? Enemies try a little harder. Yeah, and they keep rolling. They keep using guard tokens until they try to achieve the highest result. It's definitely harder. And I got to say, I think towards the battles, the most recent battles that I stopped, testing out on, I was starting to like it a little bit more. We'll see. We'll see. CTG going to be expensive this year. Ross, yeah, I know, dude. I know. Don't even get me started. Okay, I guess we'll talk about Eltrea. So she actually has a few starting tiles. So we have Glowing Branch, 2 to 4. She does 1 damage. I'm not too big about that. But she also subtracts 2 from the enemy's results. 5 to 8 deals 2 damage. 9+ deals 2 damage. And the next enemy's attack, it reduces that by 1. We have Charm here. It says only level 1 monsters before perform combat action. So reading this is kind of like in a multiplayer game. I still am going to try it. So after we initiate combat with a monster, we can use this and we can roll our dice. If we get if we get 5 and under, we fail and we have to just fight it normally. If we get 6 to 10, we succeed. We have to take 2 damage. We draw 2 silver cards. And we do get the loot from the hex itself. 11 plus, same thing, but we don't take any damage, and we do get a reputation. So it might be good to try to take them out instead of doing a full combat. 2 damage sucks, but fighting some of these monsters, they could potentially do more damage. So I might try to do this occasionally, especially if we can line it up with an earth elemental or something like that to give her a better shot. We do have familiars in this game as well. Now, I'll throw it out to you guys. This is different. So the familiars, there are 2 sides. We have 5 familiars to play with. There are 2 sides, the leaf and the moon. Okay? So they do somewhat similar things, but the leaf is more like aiding me. It'll maybe save a damage incoming from me or something like that. I'd have to like look over them again. We can get some treasure, -1 to the enemy's roll against us, +2 to our roll, find any treasure with the Hawk Spirit. The wolf can actually do combat, which is pretty cool. The Angry Ent, he can actually do some mining. And if we have a certain amount of mining tokens, we can heal. He can do some damage. And then the Dryad Queen, we're not even going to get to the Dryad Queen. We need 28 reputation. I highly doubt we're even going to get there. The alternate side, the Will-O-Wisp still find a treasure, +1 to our roll instead of -1 to the enemy's result. The Hawk Spirit, use air power for the whole combat for the monster only. So when on the corresponding elemental. So we can kind of use the elementals to our benefit, find any treasure. The wolf still does combat. He can place some tokens on the hexes. So what do you guys want to go with? Is there any preference? Leaf or moon? I'll leave it up to you guys. We also start with our command, and this is how we're going to use their abilities on these cards that I was just mentioning. We can exhaust this to use one of those abilities. We can also move around with our familiars. They have a certain amount of movement on the top of the cards. So this Will-O-Wisp has 2 movement. Hawkspirit has 3. So we can actually send them across the board doing things for us, and they don't have to be with us exactly. And then we also have this starting ring that gives us an additional health. So we are at 6 health. And I got to put the rest of the guard tokens on here. And I have our action tokens. White Rabbit Scribe, what's up, y'all? Sorry I'm late, dude. You are good, man. What's up, brother? Okay. With that being said, I think we talk about the scenario. And I'll leave it up to you guys. And just let me know whether you want to see the leaf version or the moon version. Doesn't matter to me. Okay. Now let's talk about the scenario. So, scenario, we have Wild Run. Do you hear that? The noise coming out of the woods. We must help them before their mother crushes all our homes and stomps on all our fields. So this goes up to 12 rounds. I just put another token here on the 12 to let us know that that's where it ends. The goal is to protect and feed behemoth calves in 4 colonies. As soon as the colonies are saved, the game ends at the end of the current round. So we did our setup. We used the certain tiles with the colonies on there. It is a hard scenario. It says 75 minutes, so it's probably going to be about a 3-hour playthrough. Take all 4 colony cards and place them face up nearby. I placed the colony cards up here. I know it's probably hard to see, but these are the colony cards. We got 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, we have our stomp tokens. I have those right here. And then we also have our compass tokens right here. And our stomp deck. Place the initiative tokens on spaces 1, 4, and 8, which we did. We have this one right here. On round 4, we have 2. And on round 8, we have 3. Just got in from a 2-hour drive, ready to chill. That's what's up, man. Kick back, relax. Let's see if we can conquer some Euthia. Okay, use level 1 and 2 elite monsters, which we did. We got to flip the bounty card face up. We'll do that in a second. And each player begins the game with a healing potion, which I gave myself right here. So special rules. When the first map tile showing a mountains hex with an undefeated monster on it is revealed, place the behemoth token on that space. And then also place a stomp token. So these stomp tokens have 2 sides. We have this with the half heart and this carcass token. So the behemoth is going to be walking around the board at the start of every turn, and he is going to be looking for monsters to actually stomp. Okay, once he stomps a monster one time, it's going to get a half health. What's kind of cool about that is we can actually fight that monster at half health, and when we go into battle, that monster currently has half health. So we already have some damage on it, might make it a little bit easier. If we defeat that monster, though, we get -1 reputation, or 1 less reputation, I should say, for completing it. But then we still get the rewards and everything like that. If the mammoth were to stomp on a monster that already has this on there, it would be defeated, and it would turn into this token right here. We can actually pick these up, put it in inventory, and we can drop those off at those colony tiles that you saw earlier. Once we drop those off, we place one of our tokens on whichever colony we delivered that to. I think they listened to your critique from the game. It's always so short. They had a solo scenario with 20 rounds. Yeah, I saw that. Yep. It looks pretty in-depth, though. I don't know if it's like you just need to beat a fight. Okay, all right. Yeah, I don't know if they did or not. I mean, and you know, even like playing that scenario, I still think it's okay. Like with this, feel free to just add a few more rounds. You know, it's your game. Just have fun however you want, you know. But that's cool to see they added some longer scenarios. Yeah, for sure. Okay, let's see. We did that. So what these tokens represent is in these rounds, it's going to prioritize level 1 monsters. Once it hits round 4, level 2. Once it hits round 3, level 3. If it can't find any, let's say it's at level 2, if it can't find any level 2 monsters to stomp, it is going to then try to choose a level 1 monster that it can. If there's only one type of its preferred monster to stomp on the board, it's going to target that. It can move all the way across the board if it wants to. If there's 2 of the same monster, we are going to, I think we're just going to draw a stomp card anyway. But if there are 2 of the same preferred monster, that's when we would use the stomp card to determine what monster they actually go for. And they have an A and B, and then if they're still tied, they're going to use this to determine the direction that they're going to go to. First, they're going to try to go in a straight path. That's what they're going to try to do first. If they're still tied, or if there's no straight path to any monsters, that's when we would use the compass tokens. So this is kind of like a last resort to determine where exactly it's going to go. Mike James, thanks for the 5, dude. The setup for this game is insanity. You've earned this, Mike. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it, man. Great having you here, too, man. That's awesome. Yeah, insanity. Yeah, Mike was saying he's got Voidfall, and that's a pain. But it's like nothing compared to this. Oh, man. Yeah, the table is wild. The table is wild. And all around. And I am rocking some coffee beans. It might be a long one. It might be a long one. Okay. So that is how it determines who it's going to go after. And we already talked about we can fight stomped monsters already. So it might make it a little bit easier, but we don't get as much from it. Now, how do we... First off, we need 6 tokens on each of these colony cards. Now, when we draw this stomp card, there is a little shield here, and that means we are going to place a token from another character onto that colony card. Once it has 6, it is saved. So we need to save all 4 with 6 tokens. So we're going to be placing tokens. They're going to be placing tokens from these stomp cards. And that will come into play when we do final scoring to see how many points we actually get. If we have more points than the other token, then we would get a little bit more points. Like throwing down dollar bills. I know, man. I've never seen it, dude. So it's an honor, Mike. Thank you so much, man. Welcome to my home. Okay, so how else do we get tokens on the board? Well, I talked about we can pick up these carcass tokens and we can place these in our inventory and we can deliver those to a colony. That's one way we can get a token on there. If the colony is revealed, we can also do combat with an unstomped. It cannot have one of these tokens on there. If we destroy that enemy and it's adjacent to a colony, we can also put a token on there. Also, in addition to delivering the carcass tokens, there's also an alternate. So if we have a level 1 monster, we can also deliver it to the colony tile, and we would also gain 30 coins, and we can place one of our tokens on there. So those are the ways that we can get some of our tokens on. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think so. Saving colony. And this is just saying in a 1-player game, it is 6. If you're playing multiplayer, I think it's like 3 times the number of players, but we're going to 6. And that is because, again, these stomp cards, they are going to be placing other tokens as well. So they're not our tokens, but it's still helping us out a little bit. Okay, I think that is good to go. Did we determine if we're going leaf variant or moon variant? Doesn't matter to me. I'm cool with whatever. I think everything else is good. I think we are ready to play some Euthia finally. Okay. I think we are good. We are going to keep this right here. And again, one last time, guys, I am going to miss stuff. I'm going to do my best, as always. If you see anything in the live stream, just let me know. Or if you're watching later, just let me know in the comments. But it's bound to happen, dude. It's bound to happen. Okay, so we have our guard tokens. We have all of our action tokens. We are on the Will-O-Wisp. If we don't hear anything, Jess is from Kanji's. Yeah, I think I've seen Jess a few times. I pop into a few channels, Co-op Guild, Kanji. I think I've seen Jess around. That's awesome. We love the moon. Okay, let's go, Moon. Thank you, Frodo. Okay, let's go, Moon. So these have to be arranged in order as well. Okay, we're going, Moon. Place these here. And we also do have 2 slots down here. This bottom one says move and recall. So we would just place a token here and we can choose to move, or wherever it is on the map, we can recall it back to our space. If it is ever sharing a space with us, we can just place it on top of the card, letting us know that it is sharing the same hex. We also have an ability up here. We can place a token, but this costs 2 coins. So we can summon or recall. And that is basically the, hey, what's up? What's this?
Excuse me, sir. I'm just wondering how your stream's going this evening.
It's going well so far.
Speak into the microphone, please.
It's going well so far. I can't complain. It's great people on. Great people on.
Great.
Yeah, very good.
Glad to hear it.
yeah. Okay.
I got this at home, Vince.
I figured it. Yeah, so money well spent. Okay, let's see. I look around. Gotcha. We got Eric. I had to stop by and say hi. Have my sister-in-law over, but I hope it goes great, man. Thank you so much, Eric. I appreciate that. Okay, all right. Let's. I think we're ready to rock. We have all the tokens. We are good here. We chose the moon. We have our ability tokens. We shuffled up these decks. We have our quests over here. I have all the other tokens off screen over here. Yeah, okay. And I do have some dice here. Sometimes if there's a lot going on, maybe especially in this new variant, I might forget like what the damage is set to. So I might try to use these D20s to kind of keep track. I'm gonna try that. A special guest appearance, yeah, man. That was great. Yeah. Okay, we are ready to rock. All right. And one more thing I do just want to check. I'm sorry. I do just want to check one more time. I got 4 massive books over here. The Rotunda tile. Okay, so pay 1 gold to heal 6 injuries. We're talking about this tile and this spot here with the Exalted. Pay 1 gold to buy 1 healing potion. Unlock. Okay, so that in these spaces as well, we can unlock our abilities and train our spots. Okay. You cannot sell items. Okay. All right. Gotcha. All right. So let's get going. So I think first up, I always like to go to the portal first. Just if we see a tile that's further out with a portal, we can just warp there. I like that. So let's spend 1. Yeah, let's spend 1. I think. Let's go here. Let's reveal. We'll start up here. All right, we got the first colony. What's up? And already, again, as soon as we have the first mountain with an undefeated monster, we place one of these tokens here, and the mammoth is already out. The mammoth, as soon as he comes onto the board, he activates. Now, one question I had is, do we resolve placing the tiles first? I didn't find that answer. So I am just going to say that he is just going to move, okay? So since there's only one other monster on the board right now, I am just going to have him go straight to this spot. So let's shuffle this up again. But we already found the first colony. What's up? Okay. so we will reveal. And since there is colony 1 already on there, that is revealed. We are going to place a token on there. Again, we need 6 per colony. And then he is going to move here, and he is also going to stomp this one right here. So that's where he is right now. I do also have this other view. We can try to use this sometimes. It's kind of barren right now, but once it fills up. Let's see. We got Dan in the house. Local news reporter looked. Yeah. Yeah. Nice one. Nice one, Dan. She's latest delivery. Mike, what I was saying before is I just say, company sent me that. You know, oh, where's this from? What's this big box? Company sent it to me. Don't worry about it. Okay. Let's see. Just causing trouble, yeah. All right, let's finish revealing. And we also do have to look out for any of those tokens, the secret tokens. I don't see any right now. And we have an Earth Elemental. Okay, this is going well so far. That looks like an elk, but we are not playing with the elk. Again, we have stumps, bears, skulls, and blue will-o-wisps. So that's the artwork that we're looking for. And then we have this one right here. Okay, we do have a blue wisp right here. We do have a portal. So this plays a blue wisp right here. And we can do these as a free action, but we must liberate the hex first before we can use this. Okay, we used our 1 movement action. Really nice we're next to an Earth Elemental. I do kind of like this guy. We could also go over to here to fight this. It's only 2 coins. Oh, and we didn't give a silver card already here. But I do kind of like this one. But we have the shot. What do we actually have? 2 coins to get an additional health. 6 coins, we get 2. There's a shield, some gems. All right, so I don't need a shop right now. I do kind of like this. What's the first monster? Oh, he's actually get. Oh, and we didn't do this either. Bounty. So it is a griffin. Okay, we got to find the griffin. There it is. Okay, so any hex around the, I forget what it is, this market, this red spot where we buy stuff, we can choose to battle this griffin, this elite monster. I'm definitely not ready for that yet. All right, so I think we go here. And then we still have 1 token to deal combat. With our will-o-wisp, we can add 1 to our value with the roll, so that's nice. Yeah, let's do it. And then where is this guy going to go? I guess we have to see next time. He could come all the way down here. He could come here too. Okay. And then if he goes back, then we have, maybe if he crushes these guys, turns them into carcasses, then we could just pick those up and take them right to the colony. Yeah, I think that's fine. So let's spend our 2. Let's just go here. Let's reveal first. All right, we have a treasure. I don't see any other secret icons. Okay, so let's spend this to do combat. Okay. All right, so what do we got here? We got a venomous spider. Okay, 0 silver cards, 2 chaos tokens, and 1 guard token. All right. We don't have any first strike, so, and they are going to be adding 2 to the roll for the Earth Elemental. Let's get our die out here so we can remember. Okay. Well, let's just see. I'm so used to using those cards. It's weird. Okay, so they got a 9 plus 2. They're at 11. So that does put them at this. They are going to gain another guard token. They are also going to... They're not using any chaos tokens, which is nice. But they are going to use a guard token to re-roll this. Actually, he was already at 9, 10, 11. He was already at the max. Since he was already at the max from the Earth Elemental, I'm going to say he doesn't use that. Because their whole goal in this variant is trying to get to this max number, and that's where he is right now. So he is already at 10 plus, which is 3 damage. Let's make this a 3 so we can track. 3 damage. I think we are going to... We do have a healing potion. I can spend this. Yeah, let's spend this. Reroll this 6. It's a 4. So he's at 7, 8, 9, 7 minus this. So he's at 7. So that's 2 damage. And the way this works now, this acts more like a person. So he's not at the max, so they will actually spend this now, and they'll reroll this. 2. So he's at 6, 7, 8. These cancel each other out. It's at 8. I'm going to pass, and I'm going to say he's going to use this again. Again, he's trying to get to that max. 3. So 7, 8, 9. Still not there. Oh, no. 10, 11. So he is there. Maybe we don't do anything else and just take 3 damage. I do have a healing potion. Yeah. He's got 4 health. Okay. Let's take 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Going to get some sleeping gods. I can barely read. Okay. All right, so we only took 3 damage. Okay, not the end of the world. All right, let's roll for us. I think right now we are going to use our healing potion to get 2, going up to 5. Let's roll. Let's see what we get. We got 6. 6 puts us at 2 damage. Do we want to try to get to 9? So we're at 6, 7, 8. And we can actually use the Will-O-Wisp to get to 9. Yeah, let's do that. So let's use Familiar Ability. We'll exhaust this. So the Will-O-Wisp is going to give us +1. So we're at 6, 7, 8 from the Earth Elemental. 9 from this. That puts us at 2 damage. And their next attack damage is reduced by 1. So we'll put 2 damage on them. Playing my first ever game right now. That's what's up, man. Big Black, what's going on, man? How's it going? What scenario are you playing? The chat's going. I'm missing some. I'm missing some conversation. But with Dan, you know it's getting wild. Okay, so we did that, and we have to remember their damage is being reduced by 1. Okay, let's roll theirs. Okay, they're going to use 2 chaos tokens. Okay, they only have 1 card though, and they didn't get any additional cards here, so they are going to reveal this. It is a rotting fly, so this is the new one. And they're trying to use 2, but they only have 1. Okay. So this rotting fly is going to stick around until this battle is over, but it's also going to add 3 to the roll. So they got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 puts them at 2 damage. That would take us to 3. Oh, I'm sorry. And we did reduce their damage here. So they're actually dealing 1 damage.
I'm just hiding the stuff in here.
Okay. 1 damage. Yeah, we're going to take that. Okay, and this guy sticks around. Let's roll this. We got 4. That is going to take She's intervention up. 4, so we're at 4, 5, 6. That puts us at 2 damage. That's enough. That's enough to kill him. So we are going to just go directly after that. So in combat now, we can choose whether to do this damage here or here. But since we can just defeat them right now, we're just going to do that. So we got 4, 5, 6. Again, that puts us at 2 damage. This guy is taken out. All right. These can go down here. All right. So we get 1 rep. We get one of these gems here. Get a gem on our board. We get 2 silver. 1, 2. That means they get 2. And we also get from this, we get 3 coins. Where did I put these coins? 2, 3. We get a healing potion and a guard token. Healing potion, and we have liberated this spot. Okay, and we are going to keep this as a item in our sack. Okay, and I think that is the end of the round. Do I want to heal right now? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, so let's refresh, unexhaust our stuff, and we are going to now reveal another stomp card. It is 2 shield tokens. There's only 1 colony, so 2 on there. And let's see, they're prioritizing level 1 monsters. So we got 1 here, here. That's already liberated. And we do have 1 right there. And we got 1 right here too. So they're looking to do the furthest one without being stomped. So we have 1 in a straight line. Let's go there. Let's go there. Furthest one in a straight line first. If they're not in a straight line, then we use these compass tokens. So let's go to here. Place these stomp. Okay. And that is that. Okay. On to our turn. This is round 2. Beginning of the round, they get a card. So we could go up here to see what's up there. We could wait until he comes back over here to stomp these guys, so then we could get the carcass tokens. If we defeat these 2 now, we don't get the reward of placing a token on here because they're already kind of stomped. But we could still fight them and get some stuff. I do want to think about getting some gear at some point here. We only have 3 coins right now, though. We could do 1 movement here, then warp to here, and then see what's around. Yeah, let's try that. 1 movement here, we'll warp, we'll reveal this. Okay, and we do have a skulls picture right here, so let's put this here. Could get the treasure. We can deliver this to this colony. It is a level 1. And if we deliver this, which we are doing right now, we get 3 coins and place a token on here. 3 coins. So we're at 6 right now. We could fight this monster. He's half health. We're looking at getting another 2, 5 gold. We get a healing potion. I mean, we get more reputation. I need money. I could go into this earth elemental. I could challenge them. I really want coins, and I really want to battle around this, but they won't get that. So I think I leave those for him to stomp. I think also what I need to do is keep exploring. I'm playing it right, Mike. I'm playing it right, dude. Okay, so then let's maybe move. Let's maybe move over to here and we can see. We could always travel back to the portal, I guess. Yeah, okay. I could save up for a bigger round. The familiars, they don't explore the ends of the tiles or the board, so that kind of sucks. Okay, let's do 2 movement. Yeah, let's go over here. 1. Okay, we have a fair ritual over here. So we can spend a silver card to heal. So that's 1, 2. Place over here. No clue. Just punched the expansion, sleeved it this morning. Oh, another fair ritual. Okay. And there are no tokens, secret tokens to place that I see. I'm looking around at the artwork. Nothing. I do like this guy, but I would like to explore this first to see. This is now the level 2 stack. So maybe we can set up for the colony being here. That might be worth it. It might be worth it. 3 movement. There's 4 coins up there. I do have a healing potion. What I am going to do, I am going to place a token on my Will-O-Wisp, and it has 2 movement. I'm going to do 1, 2, and I am going to use its ability to find a treasure. Let's draw. Let's draw from the bottom. Okay, Gar token. Okay. And I think I'm going to... Oh, should I save this? Should I save this token? For a big round next turn? Or I think I keep exploring. Let's maybe explore. And I do just have to check. The fair ritual, I think, is a free action. I mean, you would not believe how much I crammed, how much Euthia rules I crammed into my head. And there's still stuff I'm like, wait a second, what did this do? Okay, so 7 amount of times not used. Okay. Free action. Yep. Okay, so I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do movement. Spend that. Let's go over to here. Let's reveal this first. It is another earth elemental. I love to see it. There's a bird icon over here, but we're not playing with the bird secrets. Let's resolve right here. It is a colony. Okay, that's good. And we have a marketplace right here. So we can try to defeat these 3 right here. Okay, very cool. Okay, so that was 1 movement. Free action. I am going to get rid of a silver card to heal 3. And we have a nice little reference sheet right here. So on the fair rituals, if I could discard 1 silver, I get to heal 3. Gold card, you get to heal 10. So that was 1, 2, quest. Let's get our quest cards out. I think it's, yeah, 4 here. Okay, 4, and then we reveal 2. Okay, if we get rid of 2 guard tokens, we heal for 8 and get 4 coins, or we get rid of a water elemental or a water essence or wind essence, we get a reputation, 8 health, and 3 coins. Let's try to place that right here, I guess. Okay, that was 1, 2, and I think 3. If I don't give Andrew a hard time, he misses me. The fans want more Euthia. It has been decided. Yeah, man, I'm going to do 2 more playthroughs, I think, at least after this. I think there's going to be 1 more next week, along with Frosthaven. And I'll tell you what, the Final Girl Night, what is it? Nightmare at the North Pole or whatever it's called, that came in as well. We'll see. There's a lot of stuff. Chronicles of Junagor now. Another Earth Elemental. Whoa. We have a elk up here. Okay. All right. So that was our movement. We have our Will-O-Wisp out there. Okay. We are ready. All right. So let's refresh. Let's go to round 3. Let's get another silver. That makes 4 silver cards. That turns into a gold card. And then this guy's going to move. Let's look at the stomp. There's 1 token. So they're going to place 1 here. So there are 5 tokens out there right now. And it is still on prioritizing level 1 monsters. It's going to, A is the closest half already stomped monster. So we already have 2 here in a straight line. That's going to be this guy right here. So it's going to charge all the way up here, stomp on this guy. It turns into a carcass. So now we can pick that up and just drop it off right here. So, okay. All right. That was kind of what I was hoping. All right. Now it is back to our turn. But we can't go there yet. We can't fight the mammoth. I think instead, while these aren't stomped, we can defeat these and put a token on there. And that's colony 2. We can start getting colony 2 up. And then that only needs 1 more. We can run over to here with that. So I think I'm going to, and this comes off too. I think I'm going to go fight this guy right here. Matt, what's up, dude? How's it going, man? Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice has arrived. Okay. We could go here with this Earth Elemental affecting us. That would also allow us to see this tile. But I think what I want to do is go over to here. We have some armor over here. It's going to give us 2 health. I got to start getting some gear. And we still have a lot of guard tokens. So I think I'm going to do that. I need some extra movement too, because I would really like to go here, fight, and then use it. But I can't. I can't. So let's just spend the 2 movement. Let's go 1, 2. And there is a portal right here between the colony tiles. So I can use this, warp to here after he moves, pick up that carcass, and travel right back there. Let's reveal here first. All right, there's no elemental, no secret tiles or tokens. And before we do anything else, I'm going to place a token on here to recall my Will-O-Wisp to my Hex, so that we can use it to add 1 to our roll. Okay, so we're fighting a level 1 monster. No elementals around, so let's go. Let's go. 1 silver card, 2 chaos tokens, and 0 guard tokens. Okay, so this is one of the upgraded monsters, slightly stronger monster. So 1 to 8, it's dealing 2 damage, but it's also gaining a silver card, and that's what I'm finding some of these upgraded monsters are doing. They're doing a lot more stuff with their attacks. So whatever the value is, this guy's getting another silver card. 9+, he's also healing a 1. Oh no, here we go. It's showtime. Oh no. Freddie, happy Friday to all you superstars. Hope everyone is doing well. Freddie, thank you so much for joining, brother. Hope you're doing well as well. Okay. All right, so let's roll. Let's roll. All right, he got 6 and gaining a guard token. So 6, that doesn't put him at max. He's going to spend this guard token to re-roll this 2. Got a 6. So we're at 10. We're at 12. That is definitely That is definitely there. So he's dealing 3. I'm setting this here to remind myself. He's got 4 health. I say we spend a guard token. Let's re-roll the 6. We got a 4. So he's at 8. These would cancel each other out. So 8 puts him at 2 damage, and he gains a silver card. I think that's manageable. Yeah, that's manageable. So we're going to take 2 damage. He gains a silver card. Okay. Combat's over to us. Oh, we got 6. 6 puts us at 2 damage. Yeah, I think that's fine. And if he gets 3, or if he gets 9 plus to heal 1, then I'll spend a guard token, I think. And we do have a healing potion. The max he can do, I mean, outside of these things, they might add some damage. So we're at 4, so he could deal 3. Maybe I already rolled, so I can't do it now. But I can do it before his attack, heal. So I think we do that. So let's stay at 6. We'll deal 2 damage. So who else here brought this game? Doug, what's up, dude? How's it going, man? We shop at the same store. That's right. That's right, man. That's right. Okay. Let's go. His turn. Okay, he's spending both. Oh, and he got 10. Let's go up on the... oh, I forgot to reset it. So we're at 1. I got 10. Oh boy. So he's already at 3 damage and healing 1. And he's using 2 guard tokens. So first one is a silver. It is a soul control. He's going to get +2 added. And he is going to gain a chaos token. +3 and a silver card. Ooh, that is brutal. Okay. The next one. He's going to spend this to, let's go, enhancement, and the other one is a rotting, what is it, a rotting fly. So this enhancement is going to trigger as well. So if he's dealing 6 plus, he's dealing an additional damage. Okay, so he's at 10, 12, 15. He's at 15 for the roll. And he's dealing 4 damage with this and healing 1. Oof. Let's spend 1. Spend 1. Let's re-roll this 6. Puts him at 5. So he's at 9. -2. He's at 7. That puts him at the 2 damage range. But he's still getting this. Sorry, he's at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is it even worth continuing to spend these? Let's spend another one. Let's re-roll the 5. We got a 1, okay. So we're at 5 -4. We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're at 6. That puts us at 2 damage. And his 6 plus, he's dealing 1 more. So this way he's dealing 3 damage. And he's getting a silver card. And he's not healing. Yeah, let's keep this. Let's keep this. He doesn't have any guard tokens to re-roll anything. So, okay, so he's... Yep. Okay, all right. So we're taking 3 damage. And he's getting a silver card. It is a little bit more to pay attention to with this solo, rather than the other way. It's a little bit more because you have to constantly go back and forth. Whereas the other one, it was just like, okay, this is the spend the gar to re-roll. That's it. Spend 1 chaos token. That's it. That's what you got, and then we can just keep on spending the gar tokens to reduce it. But this way we can keep going back and forth. It's just a little bit more to pay attention to. Chris says, I've been playing almost every night since I received it last week. First impressions are really good. That's cool, man. That's awesome to hear. That is awesome to hear. What did you get? Did you get the whole shebang? Did you get everything? Okay. So we took 3, right? Let's get rid of this card. This one sticks around. Stick around. And let's put this down here. Okay. So we got to take him out. We got to take him out. Let's roll 2. We do have one on She's Intervention. All we need to do is 2 damage. And we got 9. So that's definitely going to be enough. So we dealt 2 damage. Okay, that's enough. Alright, so we take him out. Let's liberate this thing. Let's get 2 rep. Going up to 3. We can now summon our Hawk Spirit if we wanted to. We get 2 coins. We get a silver card. That's going to give them a silver card, which is going to turn into a gold card. And then we also get 4 coins. So let's take a 5, put 1 back. And that is it. Okay. And that was next to the second colony. So we are going to place a token on that second. That is not ours. Place our token on the second colony. Okay. All right. All right. And we are going to place this in our sack. Okay. And that is one question I had about this scenario, is that when you defeat an unstomped monster next to a colony, you can add a token to that colony. I just don't know if like that counts as that monster is automatically being traded in, sort of like the carcass is feeding that colony because you're putting the token there. And if you can also keep this card in your stash, I don't know. I was looking around through the scenario. I didn't see it. So I am just going to say yes. Back to everything. Still playing just the base content with the extra treasure and encounter cards. Okay, okay, that's cool. That's a good way to do it. There's a lot of modules in this now, man. There's a lot. I think that's a great way to start. Okay, so that was our... We spent this to deal combat. And we have one more. I say now that we go over to here and we turn this in. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to spend 1, go to this fair ritual. We are going to turn in 2 silver cards to gain 3 health each. Going back up to 6. I do like those. I think I'll always play with these fair rituals, and I'll always play with this in every game. In every game. How many of this? A lot of this. A lot of this, Mike. A lot of this, dude. A lot of this. Okay. All right. So that's where we're stopping. Now we didn't. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to use this to gain a guard token. And then we are going to use our ability to... Oh, we already moved. Yeah, we recalled. Never mind then. I was going to have the Will-O-Wisp go out here. Okay, so never mind. All right, so let's go to round 4. Now he's prioritizing level 2 monsters. Let's get our stuff back. What else do we need? Let's take this off. And let's do the stomp. Okay, 1 token. This colony has been completed, of course. Of course. Okay, what are they prioritizing? So stomp. The furthest unstomped monster. Furthest unstomped monster. And they're prioritizing level 2. So there is 1 here, 1 here, and here. Okay, is there any in a straight path? This guy. That guy's in a straight path. So they're going to go over to there. stomping this guy. Okay. Steven, what are you hoping the new expansion to add? Are you talking about like the new one? It looked like it was from the picture. I didn't look at any links or anything, but it looked like it had to deal with some ice terrain and stuff like that. I don't know, man. Again, I didn't look at any of it, but that is, I'm assuming it's going to be another massive box. There is already a ton of Euthia. Rufus is going to be thrilled with even more of this and this and this. Oh, man. Rufus. Rufus, my guy. Okay. Let's see. So we just moved. It is our turn. It is our turn. Okay, so I think since we didn't get Colony 1, right, I think maybe we can try to go for a lot of Colony 2. We have this one right here that we can fight. We can go try to get some items. I might even swap out those items first. Although that potion there does look good. The armor is okay. It gives us -1 to our stash though. It only gives us 2 health, but for 6 coins, I do need more health. I do. And we can go here to do that. We could go here first to drop this off, but if I spend my 2 movement, then I won't be able to do that. I guess I could spend 3. Why don't I do this? Why don't I spend 3? I go here, drop this off for a free action, go here, that's second movement. I spend the 2 to swap that out, maybe purchase that armor, and then for the last one, I go here. No, I go here first. Yeah, I go here first. So 1, do that. 2, drop this off. 3, I guess it doesn't matter. So I warp and then 3. Pick that up. And then I could always warp back and actually drop that off again. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, yeah. See, all I saw was the snow stuff. I'm going to have to take a look at the picture. Is there any kind of information about, you know, what it might be bringing? All right, have a good rest of your night, y'all. I'll catch you the rest of the stream later. Good luck. Jess, thank you so much. I really appreciate you stopping by. Welcome again. Thank you so much. Okay, all right. Let's do that. Let's start there. So, and we are at level 3. We can get our Hawk Spirit who can move 3. And we can also take advantage of the Earth Elementals. Only we can use it. That's not bad. That's not bad. The She's Intervention is getting reset. That would cost us 2 coins though. Maybe let's do that later. Let's do that later. Okay, let's set out. Let's do what we were saying. So let's spend this. Let's go here. All right. Let's spend this to take an action. We have 7, 9, 10, 11, 12 coins. We could purchase that armor. It gives us -1 to the stash though. I can't stand that. I can't stand that. I hate that. Only for 2 health. We can slot 2 gems in there though, which is pretty nice. We could also buy the guard tokens, but I think what I'm going to do is buy that armor and then recycle, see some fresh tiles. I don't want to do that first and then have just another bunch of garbage. Like this thing right here, you really can't take advantage of it until you have a set of 3 pieces or 4 pieces. I just feel like that's just so hard to get. That's probably just a me thing, but okay, so let's do that. Let's just purchase the armor. Let's do 5, 6. Let's get this armor. Let's slot it. We get +2 to health. 1, 2, going up to 8. And we get -1 to our stash. Where's my... Let's lay this over here. So we can't use that. Refill. Scroll. Could add additional damage. Cost 2. I have 6 left. I could spend 1 to uncover my abilities. And I have Cyclone. After the monster attack roll, deal 1 damage to the monster, then re-roll 1 or both monster dice. That's pretty good. Or Druid Staff. Additionally, according to the hero's final combat value, add 2 to the hero's combat value during the next hero attack of this combat, or heal by 1. 3 to 8, we deal 2 damage. 9 to 10, we deal 3. That's not bad. They're both pretty good. But then I'd also have to... I guess I could get rid of this. The charm really hasn't been working. Let's cycle this first. First cycle is free. Another scroll, +4 to our result. Okay, here we go. It is green as well. Okay. Adds 1 to our health. Oh my god, we could get a set right here. All this shit that I'm talking, and we could actually get a set. So we could... I like this one a little bit more. Gets +1 to health. Let's do that. I need more health. I need more health. Let's get this. We need to pay 1 more. Fine, fine. 1 more to unlock this spot, and then we place this down. We get 1 more health. Going to 9. And I think we also... got some boots there. Do we hang on to this? I could spend this to uncover these, but I don't think that's necessary. I can always do that later. I might actually buy this. Add 4 to our roll. Yeah, let's do that. We're not going to do that. I can't slot it in anywhere unless I get rid of it. I don't want to get rid of this. Okay, so that's our market stuff. So that was 1, 2. Let's drop this off. We get a token on the second colony. Let's warp. And then 3. Let's uncover. Let's start up here. Okay, we got a corrupted elemental right here. And let's uncover this. And we got a water elemental for some healing. And I am playing with the old elementals. I did not get the new stuff either. Just showed up. Not sure if this was said, but you opted out of the double layer. Yeah, no, I was gifted the original, but then I backed all the new stuff because I liked it a lot. I didn't go for the deluxe boards. I didn't go for the new elementals or the upgraded coins or the deluxe new card holders. I just went for like gameplay stuff. But what's up, dude? How's it going? And then is there any other secret tokens? No, there is not. So free action, we are going to pick this up, put it right here, and then we are going to spend this last... Yeah, okay. Oh, I got confused. I was like, wait, that's not liberated. How did I do that? But he stomped that monster. So I'm going to spend this last one to go here, and then I'm going to warp back over to here, and I'm going to drop this carcass off to place another one. So that is 3 on colony 2. That's good. That's good. I'm happy about that. And then I think I am going to use... Yep. Let's move with our Will-O-Wisp. Place a token on there. Comes out. We have 2 movement. Let's go right here. It doesn't uncover anything. And let's use our ability to exhaust to find a treasure. And it is another box of gems. Okay. I do like the familiars. I think for like especially solo, multiplayer would probably be fun as well. I've only played this game solo, but for solo, you know, having another character that can move around and do some stuff for you, I think is really cool. Sucks for returning backers. Yeah. I was trying to save some money as well, so I was like, let's just pass this time, right? But new campaign coming, of course. Checked out first live view. Meant to catch the beginning of this because my brain literally exploded after spending what seemed like 8 hours of punching and bagging. That's actually the first scenario, is organization. You know, once you can get it all organized, congratulations, you've passed the first scenario. It's a lot, dude. It's a lot. Dude, even just the new stuff. Dan says Andrew had a separate stream where he punched it lasted 6 hours. Yeah, that's believable. But even for the new stuff alone, the new Fierce Powers and Crawling Shadows, it took forever, man. It took forever. So I can only imagine what everybody that's getting the, you know, all the new stuff, how frustrating that can be. Okay, so we are good to go. We are done. Let's refresh. Let's take this off. Let's go to round 5. All right, let's reveal. And I do just want to see the quests. We have to spend 2 guard tokens. Heal 8 and get 4. That might be worth it for end game scoring just to see, but okay. So either way, we got 2 tokens. So the next lowest available is Colony 2 because Colony 1 is already complete. So they're going to place 2 on here. We haven't found Colony 3, have we? Okay. And then it is going for the farthest unstomped monster. Still prioritizing level 2 monsters. So we have one here. It's on level 2. We have one here. I thought there was one more. One here and here. I think we have one up here and one over here. Okay. All right, so we have quite a few. Okay. So the furthest, it wouldn't be these guys. It would be this guy. It is in a straight path. Check that out. All the way across. Let's see if this view is a little bit better now. So he's got a straight path. Just charges right through. And ends right here. Okay. All right. He's going to place a stomped token on this. All right. All right. And that was his turn. It is our turn. And we're only going to round 12. Let's see. Yeah, the game flows pretty well. Like, once you get it down. There's the base game especially, I think, is fine. These new modules, there can be a lot of new modules. We're playing with quite a few. We're playing with ones that add the secrets. So if you actually look at the artwork on some of the tiles, whenever you explore a new tile, if you see one of these pictures on there, you can place one of these tokens, and as a free action, you can do stuff with it and drop it off at places. Gives you more stuff. We're playing with, they added some slightly more difficult monsters. We mixed a few of those in. We mixed in a stronger type of silver card in here. We are playing with the fair rituals, which actually reduce it and makes it a little bit easier. We're playing with the rotunda tile that makes it slightly easier as well. We're playing with the corrupted elementals, which subtract 2 from your roll. It's kind of like the opposite of the stone golem or the earth golems. And I don't think we're not playing with the minions right now. We'll do that next time. But then also with the druid, with the familiars and stuff, you know, there's a few more modules, but I'm liking what I'm seeing. 4 to 5 hours, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, dude, they just announced it. They just announced the new campaign like a few days ago. I even want to say like 1 or 2 days ago. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. When they had all their announcements, Street Masters, new Euthia, all that stuff. Okay, so let's get going. So we got 1 coin here. We got our actions. 9 health. So what do we want to do? We got to find the 3rd colony. We can start doing that. Now, I kind of like the idea of coming up here just because we have some earth elementals. We can summon. We need 2 coins, though. We only have 1. New round, they did add a silver card. We need 2 to summon our Hawk Spirit. But if we get that, we can use the Hawk Spirit's ability so that we are the only ones that can take advantage of the earth elementals. I really like that. I don't think I'm going to be going for trying to fight the elementals or trying to, I forget what it's called, but performing the actions to get stuff from them. So I could go here to complete this quest. That would give me 4 coins. It's only right here. So what I could do, I guess, I could go over to here. I could explore a lot of this. And then maybe go fight that one. And maybe one of these tiles would be revealed. Maybe it's the 3rd colony. I'm fighting an unstomped monster, so I can put a token on the 3rd colony. I might want to get 1 more token on the 2nd colony, though, just because, so I win that colony, kind of. Right? And that's right here. So I could just go fight that guy. I can't fight this one that's stomped. It won't count towards that. Although I guess if I defeat it, I will get the monster. I could put it, in my stash and drop it off anyway. A lot of options. A lot of options. I think we go fight. The only reason why I don't like this guy, I mean, it's just like, it only gives 2 coins. It's a level 2. We are at 9 health. We don't have a good weapon. Maybe instead, I go try to get some coins, right? I go to level 2. I get some level 2 abilities. And I could even do that here. I could just go do that right now when I don't have enough coins. That's right. That's right. I could sell. I could go to here and sell some of these. That would give me 4. I could actually do that now. So 1 movement. I'm not going to have enough movement. I'm not going to have enough movement. That is a level 1 with 4 coins. I think we do that. Let's do that. Let's spend 2. 1. We're just going to say he's rolling with us now. 2. Let's explore here first. Okay. Special tile. It's got a portal on it. There's a bear. There is a bear there. So let's place a bear token. Let's do this one right here. Colony. Dang. It is a water elemental though, so that's nice. Took me all day. Yeah, I know, man. I know. You're seeing those kind of stories everywhere. I mean, there's so much, dude. This is the biggest game ever. Or the biggest game I've played. Biggest game. Massive Darkness 2 is huge. Even the Edge Dawnfall is huge. There's a lot of big games, but this is by far like the one that takes up the most space. It's crazy. So Mike had a good idea. The towers, when I do have the towers, the deluxe towers for the tokens. I do have those. And I did for the 3 other playthroughs I used these towers for these marketplace tiles. But the problem with that is there's so many tiles, I spent a while just like shuffling them around. I think in hindsight, I probably should have just done that prior to the stream. But even playing it in general, it still took a long time. So Mike just said just put them in bags. So that's what I did. And I just stick a hand in, shuffle them around. This has saved a little bit of time, but I still do it, you know, with the treasure. I still take the tiles, shuffle them up, but so that has saved a little bit of time. Yeah, I know. It's just a huge complaint. And the problem is, one of my biggest complaints, if you guys will watch my review of this, there's a joke going around in the Discord. It's very funny, and I did it on purpose. I laid out everything on the table that you need to shuffle each time you play, and I said, okay, in order to play a game, you need to shuffle this and this and this and this and this and this and this, and it kept going, and the whole screen was filled by the end of it. That's the biggest problem that I have. It's just such a big game. It's just hard to get out. That's one of the biggest problems. But once you get it out, I suggest just leave it out. Maybe play a few games. But it's a monster. It is a monster. Okay, so let's keep going. We did our movements. We were here, 1, 2, and we are on this tile, and we are gonna fight this monster. Okay. All right, so let's fight level. It is still level 1. No elementals are affecting this. Need folded space? Yeah, or some other sort of printed insert? Yeah, for sure. I had to get rid of the larger inserts, but now it all fits great. I left the card storage in the deluxe box, though. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Yeah, the old Dice Tower component drops? Yeah, for sure. Okay, we got a Grizzly here. We get 1 Chaos token, and that is it. So 3 to 5, it's dealing 1 damage. 6 to 10, 2, and 11 plus 3. Okay. All right, let's roll. We still don't have any first strike abilities. We could try to charm it. It's got 5 health. I'm not too worried about this thing right now with 9 health, and it only has 1 chaos token. Now, we do have a gold card and a silver card in the stash, but it's still not that big of a problem. I think we're good. All right, he got 9. He's using 1 of his chaos tokens. So 9. Okay. Let's see. A power strike. So +2 to damage and -2 to our roll. And that's regardless of whatever he has. So 9. He's dealing 4 damage. He's dealing 4 damage. We'll go to 5. Yeah, I mean, that's not... I mean, if I use a Gar token, it's just going to do 1 less. For spending a Gar token, I don't think that's worth it. So let's take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're down to 5. And we do have a healing potion. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's attack. We got 11. Nice. Nice. Okay, so we deal 9 plus, we deal 2 damage and -1 to his next attack. Yeah. Let's stick with that. I don't think... Yeah, so we deal 2 damage. But he doesn't have any tokens right now, which is nice. Before he goes, I don't think I'm going to heal. We're still at 5, especially with the -1 to his next attack. That's okay. He got 12. And he gained a Gar token. But he is not going to use that. So 12 puts him at 3, -1 because of our last attack. Puts him at 2 damage. I can take that. Okay, and he's not going to use the Gar token because he was already at this highest damage. Okay, so before my attack, I am going to use my healing potion now. Let's gain 2, back up to 5. Let's roll. We got 8. That puts us at 2. I'm going to use my Will-O-Wisp ability to add 1 to this. So it's 9, dealing 2 damage, and -1 to his next attack. He got 2. And he's trying to use a chaos token, but he does not have it. So he's only dealing 1 damage. Actually, scratch that. We did get the 9, so he's dealing 0 damage. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. All right, so he re-rolled. He's got 4, 5, 6. So that actually does put him at 2, but -1. So we're only taking 1 damage. All right. I caught it. I caught it. All right, we need to do 1 damage to him. We got 7. 7. That's 2 damage. All right, so he's taken out. All right, we get 2 rep, going to 5. Silver card. He gets a silver card as well. We liberate this, and we get 4 coins and a guard token. 4 coins, so we're at 5 right now. I kind of feel bad for the new backers because they don't have access to the extra large box from the... Yeah, so what's up with that? That's what I'm hearing. So what's the whole deal with that? So what kind of size box do they have? Now, I know that part of that's probably from Steamforged, right? They come in and they reduce some stuff. Like, you know, this... I didn't get the deluxe boards, so this is just a piece of paper. You know, it's like a... It's a nicer quality piece of paper, but it's not the boards like the original campaign was. I don't know about the card quality. There's a slight discoloration on the cards. I noticed that, but that's not a big deal. Yeah, I don't think, but I do like this board that they added. Now you can't see it because it's off of the screen, but the sections where you would place these tiles, they added it to 1. But for the camera, since there's so much stuff, I just pushed this over and I set this on top. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, a little bit smaller. Okay, gotcha. It's the same size as the... Okay, all right. What's up, man? How's it going? Okay, thank you, guys. Okay. So that was our movement and combat. We used the ability, so we can't take advantage of this, which sucks. I could send him out to get this treasure. Yeah. We'll put the grizzly bear in the stash, and then we'll try to drop that off at this spot here. Oh, I guess I could. Ooh, do I want to? Do I want to go down here for 1 movement and drop off 2? Complete this quest. That'll give me 4 coins. 4 coins, I could buy these boots. It gives me additional movement. I could liberate this eventually to go to this Dragon Slayer Spire. I need a lot more coins, though. That stuff is just so expensive. +4, -1 to stash, +1, +1 to stash, +2 movement. Oof. +3 health, +1 to stash, 15. I really want that one. And we got a helmet over there, too. So I need coins, man. I need a lot more coins. So I think we do that, then. Get rid of these 2 guard tokens. Guard tokens are just so nice. I guess, though, if I do liberate this, I could purchase a guard token from the Dragon Slayer Spire. Or whatever it's called. Is it called a Dragon Slayer Spire? Dragon Slayer Castle, whatever it is. We also need to find the 3rd colony. So let's actually do that. Let's spend 1 movement. Let's go over to here. Let's start here first. There's the 3rd colony. We could fight this guy next to here. I don't see any secrets. Now let's reveal this. Level 4. 4th colony. What's up? Okay, and there's a portal there. It is cool that they have the portals on all the colony cards. Definitely some components lost some. Yeah. I mean, but you know, you got to think, man. That's how they saved a little bit of money, right? I'm okay with it, man. They came in, they saved the game, right? the quality isn't too far off. Like you said, just a little bit, but still. Yeah, right. But just glad. Exactly. Yeah, we're saying the same thing. Very cool. That's the most important thing. Absolutely. Yep. It wouldn't have anything of this game. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely right. Okay. So let's complete this. We're gonna get rid of 2 guard tokens. That hurts. That hurts me. So let's do that. I actually forget what kind of token this is. Is this a regular token? Do we even do this? I actually forgot about quests if we put something on there. I'll find out after. Okay, so we did that. We got rid of 2 guard tokens. We heal for 8. And we get 4 coins. We'll keep this with us. I have no idea where. Let's put it down here and let's reveal the next one. And we 4 coins. Let's get a 5, put a 1 back. Okay. All right. Oh, and did we get a rep? No, of course for that one we didn't get a rep for it. Okay. I think we are good to go. It was production 2 only. Yep. The bummed out they killed the original. I know, dude. I was so excited. Because I've spoken to those guys a few times, when they sent me a copy. So shout out to them. I never would have tried the game if it wasn't for them. And, when I played it, I fell in love with it. So I backed all the new stuff, even in their campaign when they came back. And it was just sad to see them go under. I was like, dude, it's doing really well, but I guess not well enough. But so I'm happy that, everything worked out. I'm happy. No tokens for the quest. Just keep it. Okay, gotcha. Thank you, dude. Okay, that is it. Let's go to round 6. Round 6, let's refresh. I didn't use any of the abilities. I guess I did, before, but I didn't move them. Okay, that's fine. Now, this is where, if you're playing the Druid, Eltrea, however you say it, you're probably going to use the familiars a little bit better than I am. I mean, they do have a really good, ability when they are with you in your hex. But you could certainly, from wherever they are on the board, just do a recall. So in theory, I probably should be moving them out a little bit more. The problem is, if I already use them to move, I can do a recall, but it costs 2 coins to do that. And for me in this game, I just want so much of this gear. Spending coins on something like that, 2 coins at that is just, it's hard. But I think what we might do now is we might spend 2 to summon our Hawk Spirit. I think we might do that. Okay, let's reveal this 1 token. We're tied. That's all right. All right, we got 2 colonies down. We have 6 rounds to do it in. Finish off the rest of those. Okay, so it is still prioritizing level 2 monsters. It is looking for the furthest one away that is already stomped. We got one here that is stomped. This is a level 1, so we're looking for level 2s. I think that is the only other level 2 that is stomped besides the one it is on. So we are going to use that one right there. So it is going to run all the way through, land on this guy, and defeat it, turning it into a carcass. Okay. All right, let's go. Start a round. They get a silver card. Okay. Well, we can go to colony 3 now. We're right here. We can drop this off. We can get a token on there. We can go fight this guy. I did say I'm going to summon the other familiar. If I do, I can choose this ability. Only we can use the earth elemental powers. Or we can use the air elemental only for the enemy. So that's pretty nice. We are almost at being able to summon the wolf. we could also go over to here to fight these to start putting stuff towards the 4th colony. A lot of options, man. A lot of options. How exactly do we purchase the Gar tokens? Is that at the Dragon Slayer? Maybe we go there. We only have one Gar token, though. We did not summon the Hawk Spirit yet. I think we get some other gear first, but we did want to get some of these. But if we do this, we get 6 coins. We get an additional coin. That's 7. That puts us at 16. That is enough. That is enough. We also get a gem, 3 rep. I'm scared of the level 2s, especially not having a better weapon. So we could go drop this off, go to here and fight this. I guess. It's going to be a tough battle. I guess if we die, we start back at the Rotunda. We can just warp back over. We don't lose any rep in battles. We start back with 3 Gar tokens and a healing potion. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. 1 Gar token. Let's reset this. Okay, let's try that. Let's just make something happen. So let's go over to here. Let's drop this off as a free action. Let's place a token on the 3rd colony. We have 1 more movement point. Let's go over to here. If we defeat it, we also put a token there. So let's spend our combats and let's go. It is the Assassin. I do believe, yep, this is one of the harder cards from the new expansion that we added. So he's coming in with 1 silver. That converts to a gold. Getting an Air Essence would be your best option. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, the thing is, there's just like so many options, right? It can be easy to forget stuff. You know, it's just one of those, there's just what to do. Level 2 might be too much. I know. Especially only dealing, I mean, the max we can do is just 2 damage. We're just going to try. Again, if we die, that's fine. It's still going to remain there. We come back with some Gar tokens. We're going to see. Especially with the harder monster. Yeah. But we are at max. We'll see, man. We'll see. Okay. All right. So we are fighting them. He gets 1 silver. We already gave it to him. 2 chaos, 1 Gar. Okay, let's roll. No elementals. They are using both of those. They got 5. Okay, so they're going to use these first. They only have 1 silver card, though. Or 1 gold card. So they're going to use this. It is a power strike. Not the worst. I mean, I guess it is plus 2 damage, but... Alright, so maybe it is pretty bad. Alright, so they got 5. That's all they're going to do with that. They're going to spend this, reroll the 2. They got a 1. So they're at 4, 5, 6. They're at 6. That puts them at 4. Plus 2. They're at 6. Oh my god. Yeah, dude, it's just a massive jump. 6 damage. -1 to our incoming damage. They got 9 health. Yeah. This is we are probably not doing this one. And then -2 to our roll. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, so we're not spending that because they're getting a lot of more damage. The only reason why I might do it is because of losing out on that 1 damage, but yeah, we're going to stay here. Okay. So we take that 6, right? Going to 3. Ugh. And we don't have any healing potions. Oh, we're toast. We are toast. Okay, so we got 10. Okay, so we did get that. So we're at 2. It's actually 10. It's at 8 because of the -2 here. So we're at 8. We're dealing 2 damage. -1. We're dealing 1 damage. Yeah, I mean, it was a risk. It was a silly risk. We can use this ability to gain 1, putting us at 11 -2. That puts us at 9 still. So we could deal 1 damage because of the reduction, but -1 to their damage. Yeah, whatever. We'll do it. So we're at 11 -2 puts us at 9. So we deal 1 damage because of the -1. Yeah. Home sweet home. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. And the cool thing is the rotunda, we can use that location to actually uncover our abilities and to train those abilities and, you know, get the equipment if they are. So that is another good reason. Okay. So that was us, right? Yep. We do -1 damage to their next incoming attack. Okay. It is what it is. Let's see. All right. They got 4. They are going to use a chaos token, but they have no cards. They have no cards because they only brought 1 card in, but they spent that. That was 4 converted into 1 gold. Okay, so they got 4. That still puts them at 4 damage. And -1 to ours. So we also did -1 to their damage, so they're dealing 3. I mean, that's us dead. So I think we're just going to take it and just be defeated. It would be silly to use this just to go down to 1 health, you know, try to get this down to 3. I mean, but even re-rolling some of these, like re-rolling the 3, it would be reduced by 2. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. So we'll take 3 damage and we are defeated. We are defeated. Okay, I think this goes back to the top. I'm not entirely sure about that. So we start back at the rotunda. Okay, start back here. We heal up to max. We get guard tokens. We get a... Is that a gold token? Or a gold card? You also get a gold card? Yeah, because we get 3. That's right. I think we get a gold. Is that a gold symbol? Looks like a gold symbol to me. So they're going to get 1 as well. Okay, and free action. I mean, I think I do, right? I spend 1. We're at the rotunda. I was saving up some gold for that. I think we spend 1 to uncover our level 2 and 4 tiles. Okay, so here's what we got. We got 2 additional weapons. We got a druid staff. From 3 to 8, we deal 2 damage, +2 to our next roll. 9 to 10, we deal 3 damage. 11 plus, we deal 3 damage and gain a... we heal 1. Or we could get Cyclone. We could deal a damage to an enemy after their roll. And we can re-roll 1 or both monster dice. Very nice ability. Or we could get Acid Arrow. 2 to 6, we deal 2 damage. 7 to 11, we deal 3 damage. And -1 to their next damage on their attack. And 12 plus 4 damage. -1 to their next attack. we're going to get rid of this for sure. Do we also pay 4? Druid Staff costs 4. Acid Arrow only costs 1. Ooh, I think we get the... we also have Calling, Teleport to the Church, Teleport to any portal. The thing about that, though, is this scenario, specifically with these tiles, they have a lot of portals, so I definitely don't want that. This only costs 1 coin, too. So that's really good. I could spend 4, 5 to put that here, and then maybe spend... Maybe get the Cyclone. Chaos Talking goes on your hero board. Oh yeah, because I get reduced points. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. Okay, so I think we need to buy some stuff, and I think we are gonna take the Cyclone and this. Let's just do it. So let's spend. We have just enough. So we have 7. Ugh, God, it just feels so bad spending all the coins. So we bought this for 2. We're just gonna swap this out. This is gonna go away. And we spent 4 to unlock this slot, and we are buying the Acid Arrow for 1. And that can go there. They have the same symbol, this ability symbol, and these are gonna go away. All right. I mean, we're a little stronger. A little stronger. Yeah, that's true. It's just that some of the elementals deal damage, like the wind. I mean, we haven't uncovered any fire. Fire usually starts coming around the 4th tiles. I mean, but 2 to 5 dealing 3 damage. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad because now that we have a lot of health, what is it? 6 to 8 is 2 damage. We get some treasure, guard token, and we get the teleport twice. But it's just getting that 9 plus. Is there any way we can line up being an earth elemental with a wind elemental? We don't even have any wind elementals out here. I thought there was one that came out. Am I wrong about that? I guess so. No wind elementals. Wild. And then, yeah, we could get the... Why don't we try to take out the water? Or try to confront the water one. Only 2 to 6. Yeah, that's not bad. But we will get -2 to our roll for that guy up there. The cool thing about them, these guys, is if you confront them, you do get, and you succeed, it's 0 to 4. You get one of their essences. If you get 2, you can then trade that in for, I actually believe, any essence. Which is actually very strong. Okay, we might actually do that. We take 2 damage, but we're next to the water, so we'd actually heal when we move around too. So that's actually not bad. Is there anything else we want to do over there? We do have a path up there. Yeah, water essence is 4 heals. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so maybe we go up, try to get both of those. So what we could do is go up, try to combat the, or, you know, succeed at the, what is it called? I forget what he's called already. This guy. Do that. We take a damage, and then we move over to the water. We heal the 2, hopefully. He'll -2 to our roll, so that's fine. Okay. So let's just do this. Let's spend 1 to move here, and we'll just go there. Just to get a little bit closer. There's no other portals around there, is there? No. No, there's not. We could... Let's spend an action here to move our Will-O-Wisp over to here, this treasure. Confront. Yeah, confront. Confront. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay. All right. So we moved our Will-O-Wisp. Okay, that's all of our actions. Okay, let's start. Let's go to round 7. Let's refresh. Boom. Let's get rid of this. Let's get a new Stomp card out. Okay, so there are no tokens on there. No tokens will be placed. He is going after the closest stomped monster. Still prioritizing level 2. Closest stomped. Closest stomped. There is one here, but they're still prioritizing, but that's a level 1. So this guy's the closest stomped a level 2 monster in a straight line. So we are just going to say he's moving straight over to there and taking out this guy. That is now a carcass. Okay, back to us. So yeah, we're going to go over there. Let's spend 2. Those are free actions, right? Yeah, they're free actions. So yeah, let's go over there. We can uncover more tiles as well. That could be the 4th colony. So let's spend 2. We do have this. I guess we could just recall. Do we want to use the ability? No, let's not do that yet. Okay, let's spend the 2. 1, 2. Okay, let's reveal. Oh boy. There's the fire. There's a bear that pops out. Up here, fire. We are going to take 2 damage. Okay. Well, actually, no, that's gonna cancel because of the water there. That's gonna cancel each other out. Okay, let's try to take them out. So 0 to 4, 2 damage, and we. Is this the guy we wanted, or did we want the water? I think we wanted water, right? Did we want water? We already revealed. I'm sorry, guys. We already revealed. I can spend 1 to go over there. I was thinking about just trying to get 2 of these. So we got 8 minus 2. We're at 6. That's 3 damage, 2 coins, and a Gar token. We don't even get the essence. Oh well. And a Gar token. I can't even get the Gar token. Can Gar tokens be used outside of combat? Or is that only combat? Either way, we'll put that token on there. Okay. I don't know if elementals can be. Yeah. Appendix 19. I guess we're also looking for Gar tokens. Can we spend Gar? I just want to know this, and then we'll keep going. We'll keep going. Modified as normal. Let's see. Okay, very cool. Very cool. Then let's do that. Let's go back. Okay. Let's do that then. Because we would gain it anyway, even if we fail. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I mean, it hasn't come out too much, Rufus, but okay. So this is what we rolled. We rolled 8. It's -2. We're at 6. So we want. But there's no more of those guys. How likely is it that we would get another one? I think this was a mistake to go for this guy. I was thinking for a second we would just get 2, and then I could get the wind essence. You know, we can make any essence with those guys, but there's not even another one on the board. I guess we could have another one come up, but my mistake. Let's go back up to max here. So we're at 8, -2 from being on his spot. We'll spend this, re-roll this die. 4. So then was that too terrible to take that? We're at 7, 5. We're at 3. So that puts us at 2 damage. And we'll take one of their essences. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. I have to go. My night shift is over. We'll watch the rest tomorrow. Thank you for the stream. Good luck. Thank you so much, Sebastian. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good rest of your night, man. Okay, so we took that. We spent this. It is what it is. Okay. So we place that down. At the very least, you know, we'll get some extra points, hopefully, for confronting them. Okay, so let's spend... I think we spend our 3... to go over to here. We'll try to confront the water, right? We'll get the water essence. Yeah, let's do that. And that way, because if we spend 1, I'm not going to be able to do... Yeah, because if we spend 3, maybe there's a treasure I can loot or something with it. So I'll move over to here, heal 2, reveal... Okay, it is another portal. Any pictures? Red will-o-wisp, but we're not playing with those. And it is a level... Where are you guys? Are you under here? Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm not even getting those cards out. They are so buried. I think that was the only thing. I don't even know where they are, to be honest with you. There's so much crap around here. Okay. I'm not even going to get that out. I thought they were in this stack right here. I thought they were with the 3s. Okay, it is what it is. Okay, so we healed 2. We get 2 more movements. We go here, fight this monster. We could get a carcass to drop that off. It's only a level 1. We have some really good gear. Oh, we can't fight them. That's right. Can we make it to any shops? But what would we do there? We could sell this, get rid of this thing. Get some coins. Is there anything else we could use? Maybe we get back to one of these. Maybe we get back here. Buy that for 1. We don't even have one after we sell it. The definition of crap, highly detailed and custom components. Canadian Mustache. Hey, dude, been lurking. Okay, this is a pretty big game. Yeah, this is a monster, dude. What's up, brother? How's it going, man? Okay, so let's think about this. We have 5 more rounds. Colonies 1 and 2 are completed. We need to get 5 more tokens on colony 3, and we haven't found colony 4 yet. We need to do those, and it's over. Oh, we did find colony 4. What am I talking about? Okay. We have some better items. We can re-roll monster dice. We can deal the damage. We have acid arrow. That is going to allow us to do more damage, hopefully. So I think we spend it. We have 2 more movement left. Oh, we were going to confront. Ooh, I'm getting lost here, guys. Okay. So let's do this. -2 to this roll. Yeah, because we moved here. And that's why we revealed the top. Okay. Whew. too much thing. This always tends to happen after some time. Yeah, it's almost 2.5 hours trying to strategize and plan. Okay, let's roll. Let's confront. We got 7 minus 2. We're at 5. 5 puts us at a treasure tile and a water essence. I think we stop there. Let's just go with that. Because minus 2 from this guy. Okay, so let's do that. Treasure. Get some more gems and a water essence. Okay, and we have, let me place this on here. Okay, so that was our first movement, right? We get 2 more. We have no coins. We could trade those in. We can't use any of these to slot on our gear. So that gives us 4 coins. We could head back over to here. Like I said, we could fight this guy eventually. Right here. Get a carcass. If we do 1, 2. Go to this portal. 1 more movement, but we can't go in there yet. And then fight this. Yeah, okay. All right. I don't know. Let's just make it happen just so we can get rolling. Warp over to here, and we will spend our last. I guess we could save it, but that's okay. To go here. Okay. Yeah, things are good. Happy it's Friday. Yeah, man. Happy Friday. That's what's up. Okay, that's all we're gonna do. I mean, I guess in theory we could actually use the Will-O-Wisp again to. I don't think I gave him a silver card. To find a treasure right there. We are. I think let's just hold off. We can always do that next turn. Okay, that's our turn. Let's refresh. We didn't use anything here. Okay, it's going to round 8. Stomp card is coming out. Let's give the silver card now so we don't forget. No tokens are placed. It is targeting the closest stomped monster, prioritizing level 3 now. There are no stomped level 3 monsters, so it's going to target the furthest unstomped level 3 monster. There's one here. Nothing up there. I think there's only one. I think it's only this guy. So it's going to move over to them and place a stomped token right here. Okay. So we could. I know we just left this spot, but we could go get this carcass. I'm trying to fulfill the objective. We need coins. I think we spend 2 to go to the shop. Maybe we buy. We won't have enough. Ugh. Maybe we go here. It's a level 1. We could defeat it. It's unstomped. We could give it to this 4th colony. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Gives us 3 coins. And I think what we're going to do. Yeah, let's do this first. Let's do a trade. Let's sell these. Let's sell those, get 4 coins. Let's move for 1. I don't think we're buying anything. I would really like this. Adds 4 to my result, but I mean, I guess we could get these. Gives +1 health. We could put it in our stash. But it's only giving 1 health and it costs 4. I guess we could cycle, but we only have 4 coins. I might want to save that to get some of this really good stuff. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Okay. Let's spend 1 to go here. and we'll spend this to fight. All right, let's see what we get. We got a bat, 1 chaos, 1 guard token. -3 ongoing. I hate these guys. -3 ongoing to our result. Okay, let's see. Okay, it got 8. No elementals. It's going to use 2 chaos. So let's spend this. There is a gold card. Power Strike. So it's at 8. Which puts it at 2. So it's going to be dealing 4 damage right now. And it is going to spend this guard token to reroll this 3. Got a 6. Oof. 11. 13. Puts it at 3 plus 2. It's at 5. Don't forget you could sell the gems for 2 gold. Yeah, I forgot that. We are going to take that back. We're going to take that back. Yeah, thank you, dude. I forgot. I totally forgot that was on the board. Yep, you're right. Let's get to. I want to try to keep this. I want to try to do this just in case there is another of those elementals. I could try to get that. Maybe we can get the wind element or wind essence or even another essence. I believe I am going to have to double check that you can trade any of these, any 2 in for anything else. But I believe that is the case. Okay. So what are we at here? We're at 11. 13 puts it at 3 damage. Plus 2, it's at 5 damage. And -2 to our roll, so it's going to be -5 to our roll. We are going to spend this. Now I do believe I do just want to double check this real quick. I don't want to get stuff too wrong here. So I just want to look at this. This is the Monster Gar. Yep. Here response. Okay, so we are going to use this now. Yeah, okay. All right. I should buy those knee guards. Okay, we'll go back and we'll buy it the next time. I'm starting to I agree with you. Okay, so we are going to use this. So after the enemy roll, we are going to deal a damage and re-roll 1 or both monster dice. And I just verified we can do this. Still 10. Ugh. So a 10, 12. He's still there. We are going to spend this. He's at 12. How likely? I mean, if I'd have to go all the way down to 4 just to reduce it by 2. Hold on one second, guys. Okay. So much confused me about my yeah. Only corrupted essence? Yeah, the corrupted essence, that's its thing. That's the corrupted essence's thing. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, okay. So we are not going to spend this. Yeah, it's kind of confusing. There's a lot to check. And honestly, man, I played this, I want to say like a month ago, just regular rules, but these new variants, especially with like the new solo, new monsters, especially I feel like the scenarios are a lot different too, trying to pay attention. And then just me in general, you know, it starts getting late and stuff, trying to plan this stuff slowly over time. It just gets like a little bit worse. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So hopefully we can actually get another corrupted essence. Okay, so 10. So they are still doing 5. Yeah, they're still doing 5. But we do have the essence here, so we're down to 4. And they're going to subtract 5 to our results. I think they initially did roll. I forgot what they initially rolled. I should have paid attention. Could have got the She's intervention up. Okay. All right, so let's, yep, we'll do this. We'll gain 4. Let's roll. I got 6. 6 minus 5. We are at 1. Ugh. We're at 1. I hate these guys, this ongoing effect. So if we get the 2, at least we can do a damage. That puts us at 2. Oh, brother. Okay. So we're using the ability here of the Will-O-Wisp to give us an additional. So we're at 7 minus 5. We're at 2. Oh, that's so rough. And we're going to use the growing branch. That's going to subtract 2 from their next roll. So we deal 1 damage. Sweet. Okay. All right, let's see. So they're at 5. They get a guard token. They are going to spend this. So they're at minus 2 right now. So 5. So they're actually at 3. Spend this, re-roll this. 5, they're at 9. 11. They're at 3. So they're at 11 minus 2. They're at 9. That puts them at 2 damage. Okay. All right. I can manage that. 5 and 3. Okay. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. 5 minutes of pride gameplay. When the yeah. It's got to be 10 or higher on their roll, and it's got to be 5 or less on ours. Okay. So we took 2 damage. Okay. Let's see. See what we can do. Come on. We're at 7. Minus 3. 4. So we could use Acid Arrow to deal 2 damage. 4 puts us at 1 damage still. Oh, that is enough to kill it. Okay. So we are going to use that. So 7 minus 3. We're at 4. Puts us at 1 damage. It's dead. Only has 3 health. Okay. 2 rep. Going up to 7. We get a silver. And we could trade that silver in for, or that gold card in for a coin. They got a silver card as well. We get 3 coins, and this is liberated. 3 coins. Okay, we'll put this in our stash because why not? And that was all of our actions. That was all of our actions. Okay. Let's refresh. Go into round 9. Oh, man. Oh, we did defeat next to the colony. So we get to place 1 here. Going to 9. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. Okay. Start of rounds. Give them another silver. That's going to convert to a gold. And let's shuffle this and reveal. Well, you can turn it in with the fair invocation here. So you can turn that in to heal 10. If you turn in a silver card, you can heal 3 per silver card. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're playing with the fair invocation, it's okay to hang on to that. I don't know. Do any quests also require maybe a gold card or something like that? But it can be done at any time. So it's like, you know. So I guess it's best to just hang on to it to the last possible second. I don't know. I think this is good. Yeah, and we could also spend that gold with the Fair Invocation to actually get the better version of the tiles, the reward tiles. Okay, so they're placing 2 on colony 3. So we need 3 more on that and 5 more on colony 4. So let's see. They're now still prioritizing level 3 monsters. There's no other level 3, so they're going to switch to level 2. So they're going to prioritize the furthest away unstomped monster in a straight path. The furthest. This guy's right next to him. So what's the furthest in a straight path? That guy's already defeated. I guess we got a 2, 1, 2 over here. We got 1, 2 over here. We got 1 over here, but that's not a straight path. So I think the furthest one is going to be... This one's already stomped. I think the furthest one in a straight path is going to be this one. So let's have him go over here. All right. Okay. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. I mean, also, man, you gotta understand, I'm not the best at the game, dude. So it might be better to use that. But I think with the Fair Invocation, it might be a little better to hang on to it as long as possible. Again, you can turn it in at any single time. So just hang on to it. Oh, I'm about to get cards. Because I believe you still have a hand limit of 5. So if you're about to get a 6 card, trade it in to get a coin then. I don't know. Okay, I think we're good. I think we at least have to summon a different familiar. 8. We're almost at 8. We're 1 away, and then we can summon the wolf, which I think would be pretty cool. So what do we want to do? I think we can turn this into colony 4. We can get a token on there. There's a carcass here, and here we still need to pick up. We can teleport. So what if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? That costs 5. Movement total. We have... Let's convert these in. We got 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's put 4. Put 6 back. Get a 5. And we'll put these back. Get a 2. Get 2 2s here. All right. Got our 9. I think with 3 guard tokens, a water essence, our abilities here, I think we can start taking out some level 2s. But with these 2 carcasses, we got to think about the objective. What if we go... We could go here, see what this tile is, right? And we could warp over to here, pick that up. What is that? 1, 2. Drop it off while we're there. Yeah, okay, let's try that. Let's try that. So 1, let's explore the tile. There's a wind elemental. Red will-o-wisp, but we're not playing with those. Wind. Okay, warp. 1 left. Let's go here. Pick this up. Place a token. Oh, we forgot to drop this off on the way too. So we'll drop this off. That's going to place a token on colony 4. We pick this up, put this back in our bag. We could spend 1 movement to go back to here, warp over to here, drop this off, place another one. And I think we use the ability to find a treasure. It is a ring. Put a token on here. We could. Why don't we explore this? Why don't we try to see what these tiles are all about from these fairy invocations, right? Game is still new to me, so I'm still in the early scenarios, just seeing if they are used in other scenarios. Good to see they mix it up sometimes. Yeah, I think the scenarios are vastly different. And honestly, man, there's still so much I don't know. For these sorts of things, though, I just tend to hang on to them as long as possible, just in case. Just because they are, just at any single time you can convert it. But especially now because of these. So let's try that out. Let's see what that's all about. Those tiles. I think they're like gems. Yeah, I see some. They're like gems, probably scrolls, maybe some coins. But you can also, again, you can get rid of some of these cards to heal up. So that's very nice. So we can actually do that. We'll spend a gold, and then we'll also spend a... How many silver cards do we have? We have 2. So we could actually get 2 tiles. But I think we're just going to spend 1 silver to heal 3. And we are going to spend 1 gold to get a tile there. So what do we want to do? We can go 1, 2. We can't just use the portal again, so we can do 1, 2. I guess just 3. Go right there. We can see what this tile is as well. Yeah, let's do it. 1, 2. Okay, we have... There it is. Look, another corrupted elemental. Okay, so we can actually get another essence here. And I did forget some of these tiles. They do have, if you defeat this monster, you can get a corrupted essence as well. Okay, and this was 3. I don't see any. There's a bird here and a red will-o-wisp there. Nothing else. We could always try to get this too. And so there are points associated with this as well. So if we get, you can see, if we get tokens... multiple tokens, we get a certain amount of points, either number of different tasks fulfilled. All right, so let's free action. Let's spend a silver card. Let's heal for 3, and let's spend a gold card, and let's get one of these tiles. See what these are all about. All right, so we got, it's another ring. We can get +1 to our roll. We are outside of combat, so I mean we can switch. +1 to the roll. We'll go down on health. We'll hold off for now. And we can slot a gem in there. Okay, all right. Let's turn this off for a second. Okay. That is our actions. That's all of our actions. We could move with the will-o-wisp. Oh, shit. Did I use... I think I used the will-o-wisp ability and it wasn't on my hex. Oops. Well, then in that case, I would say we would have just done a recall. Recall it right back to our spot. Oops. Okay. Do we want to move it? No, we're going to summon. We're going to summon eventually, right? Why don't we... Yeah, we're at 7. Let's wait till we get to 8. We'll summon the wolf. We'll summon the wolf. Okay, let's refresh. Let's go to round 10. 1, 2, 3. Almost over. Silver card. Right here. Let's shuffle these up. I think there are some golds in here too. Yep. And that is a monster. Okay. There's a monster right there. All right. All right. All right, so we did that. Start around. Yep, let's do the stomp. 1 token. Colony 3. And he is prioritizing the closest stomped monster, again, level 3. Closest stomped is one right here. Right over here, carcass. Okay. Back to our turn. What do the red gems? We could battle this guy. Get us a red gem. I don't think so. I don't think so. We could. Why don't we pick up some of those carcasses? We only have 3 more rounds. So we need 2 more on that one and 3 more on that one. So there's 1. I thought there was no. We already picked that one up. So there's 1. We could defeat another monster because that's always fun. Who would we fight? Do we want to try to get some of that gear? I mean, it's so close to being over at this point. But it's always fun to get that stuff. And that's kind of my whole thing is that, yeah, so we're playing with new silver cards, and those are the something here. I can get the we can look through and shuffle later. Here it is, Rotting Fly. So this is a new one. This thing sticks around, and you can actually deal a damage to it. If you don't take this thing out, it's going to constantly add 3 to the enemy's result. Or if you got a higher Rotting Fly, in a sense, if you drew 2 of these cards, until you take this out, it's going to add 4 and get a silver card every single time. And when you do combat, you can choose to either apply the damage to the Rotting Fly. The gold cards have Rotting Worm. They're a little stronger. Or you can just apply the damage to the monster. So it's a cool element. It makes it a little tougher. And again, we are playing with some of the monsters. There's a variant. You can add the more difficult monsters. And we are adding, I only added 3 out of the 7 are the more difficult versions. But yeah, that's one of my things is that, you're spending all this coin to do all this other stuff. We did get some decent gear. And, if that battle would have went differently, we probably could have had enough coins to get some of this armor over here. That's usually what I find is that's why I always want to play with longer scenarios so I can have more time to get more coins to then actually buy some of this stuff, because that's just so fun leveling up your guy. That's just one of my things. And that's why a lot of times when I was playing, I just actually said, let's just go to 20 rounds and let's just see what we can do. Let's not do an exact scenario. Let's just run around, kill stuff. I mean, but you could do that to any scenario. We could essentially take this exact rule set with the mammoth and just go to round 20. You could do that as well. Okay, so let's go. As cool as this would be to get, I think we might hold off. I think we want to get this. We can go down here to teleport to here, explore this, and then this. Again, I'm not even going to attempt the quest. I guess we do have we could do this quest. That would get us a reputation. That would take us to 8. We would get 3 coins. Oh, that's actually not a bad idea. Where is that? Right here. Oh, we already. Oh yeah, no token on there. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Is there a way I can do all of it? So I can teleport. What can I go around? I can go up to here. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Go over to here and then 1. Yeah. That does take us to level 3 as well, so I can put a token on there. And then maybe we try to... that's not going to count. I guess we could get the body. We could get the card put it in our stash, and then drop it off. I need to sell these rings, though. All right, let's do that. Let's just try it. So we're going to spend 3. 1 warp. Let's reveal. Okay. 2. Fire elemental. Skulls up here. We do have skulls. Fire elemental. We don't need any healing. And 3. Alright, got this last castle up here. And we are going to... Oh, crap, I forgot. Well, we're going to get rid of this one. Okay. Now we are going to spend this 2. 1, 2. Teleport over to here. Oh no. Fire, take 2 damage. Drop this off. Put a token on 3. Spend our 1 movement to go over to here. And, actually, I don't know. Should I? Steve, what's up, man? How's it going, brother? I guess. If we do that, we get... How we doing tonight? We're doing well, man. We're doing well. New Euthia stuff. Very exciting. It's just huge, man. Steve, have you ever played this game? It's just... It's such a table hog, man. It's crazy. It's probably the biggest game I've ever played. Man, getting rid of this, I don't know. What do you guys think? It would go to round 11. Summoning the wolf would be cool. I mean, but that was my whole plan. And then I realized I'm gonna be getting rid of this thing. Okay, maybe we just get rid of it. What does the wolf do? Let's take a look at the wolf. Okay, so the wolf can deal damage. We roll 6 to 11, deals 1 damage. 12 plus deals 2. But we can also place these tokens on different hexes. I'd have to reread that, but it's got 4 movements. And that would be the wolf can attack before our roll. What do you think? Look at the wolf. Looks cool, though. I've not played this one. Is it... Oh, yeah, it's taking up. So, dude, it's crazy. And then they just announced the newest expansion. You need a new house for this one, man. Okay. All right, so here's what I think. We got 2 more chapters after this one. Right? So we have 5 tokens on there. 3 on there. So what can we do realistically? This thing is stomped right here. He's going to move off. That's 1 more token. 4th colony is right there. We can turn that in. Okay. And that'll put us at 4 tokens on the 4th colony. Okay. Let's just do that. So let's turn this in. As terrible as that is. I guess we could always eventually get this essence to get to convert the 2 to another water essence. I don't know. That seems like too much for right now. Okay, so we completed this. We get a rep going to 8. We can summon the wolf now. We heal 8, and we get 3 coins. Let's take a 5, put a 2 back. All right. So let's go to round 11. Let's reset. Before we did that, I guess we could just do that at any time. Yeah, we'll do that next time. Okay, let's go. Silver and stomp. No tokens. Okay, I actually wanted them to place tokens. We got 1 more round after this. So he is going to stomp the closest, excuse me, stomped monster. Closest stomped. Level 3. Do we have a level 3 that is currently stomped? No, we have a level 2 over there. Next, he's going to target the furthest non-stomped level 3 monster in a straight line. We have one over here, here. No. Nope. Okay, so this is where we will use the compass tokens. Finally. Finally. All right, let's see. Okay, so starting most east. So that is going to be, let's put it on this guy here. I guess east, then working south. Let's put it on this guy right here. We're just going to make a call. All right, so it's going to stomp this guy. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty badass. I'm going to have to look at it because he's got another ability as well. That he can actually place tokens on the board that will deal damage and reduce their attack. So I'm going to have to take a look at that. We're going to summon him right now. Okay. So it is our turn now. We're going to pick up this carcass, drop it straight off here. And that is going to be for colony 4. We need 2 more on there, 1 more on colony 3. We have 1 more round after this. Can we do this? Can we do this? If we go to here, then we could fight this level 2 monster. We did just get rid of the... Oh, well, why don't we summon the wolf first? Yeah, we're going to summon the wolf first. Okay, let's do that. Let's summon. We are going to pay 2. So let's put this back. Let's get 3. We are going to summon the wolf. Let's put our token on here since we paid the cost to summon. Let's get our dire wolf out. Dire wolf. Will-o-wisp is going to come back here. Let's get the wolf out. Badass. Yes. Starts on here, basically in our hex. And we can place these tokens. Now, those tokens, this might just be for the... Yeah, her abilities. We need the familiars. The familiars, just want to look up the wolf quick. Okay, so the wolf. Okay, so he has placed those. So place a wound token on up to 2 different hexes the wolf enters this turn. Damage and rabbit's foot side up. The number of wound tokens is limited. You may not use this familiar ability if all wound tokens are placed on the map. Only 1 wound token may be placed on each hex. Any hero can enter a hex to fight a monster with a wound token on it. However, only Eltrea may trigger the effect of the wound token immediately after combat setup. The deal 1 damage to the monster. Also, the monster's combat value is reduced by 2 during the first monster attack. Awesome. Awesome. That's right. See, that's exactly, dude. Exactly. We already won. I like how you're thinking, man. That's exactly right. And you know what? We tried a few things. I think we did one of the... I thought we did a free action. No, we didn't do any of these yet. So maybe we'll try to do this. So we did use the Fair Invocation. We used the Rotunda. We tried to battle the corrupted elements. We tried to confront them, and we did. New scenario. We're picking up some carcasses. We're summoning the wolf. Already a win. I like how you're thinking, man. I like how you're thinking. Okay. And Chris says, "Oh, yeah, that's it, Chris." Okay, so he has 4 movement too, so he can run around. Oh yeah, dude. So we are going to have him run over to here, and that is 3 here. Okay, so maybe we have him run here, then here, right? Yeah, okay. So let's move him. Let's put a token on here to move. Now his 2 actions are taken up. We got a token here and here. He can move 4, so let's have him go over to here. He's going to place a token And I mean, they said that the tokens are limited, but there are a lot. There are a lot of tokens. So, like, I'm not even worried about that. There are, I think there's 10. There's 10 tokens. So he moved here. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, that's right. So we got to use his ability. That's right. That's right. I think that's still good because even he can help us on a combat, but 6 to 11, he's only dealing 1 damage. By placing this, he's already dealing a damage as well. All right, so he moved there, and it does say place up to a number of tokens on different hexes. Okay, so we'll just have him move right here, right? We'll just have him move right there. I guess we can. Yeah, okay. We'll stop there. We'll stop there. So he placed these tokens, and we can deal combat now. As soon as we start combat, they're going to take a damage and -2 to the roll. What's up? But we already used the ability, so now even if we land it on a space and he's fighting with us, he won't be able to do his stuff. And we will also place a token on here since we summoned him. Okay, now let's do movement. So we could do 1, pick this up, and then 2, I guess. Yeah, 1, 2. Okay, yep. And that will leave us with... Is there any way I can drop off this carcass and the defeated... Oh, shit, guys. Oh, no, I've been missing... Oh, man, I've been missing stuff. I forgot. Stuff that would help me. If I take a carcass... If I drop off a carcass, I get stuff. If I drop off enemies, I get stuff. I've been missing that the whole time. Whoops. All these tokens are covering it up. Yeah, if I drop off a carcass every time I did that, I mean, I only have 1 token on here, but I get a treasure. If I drop off a enemy, I get 3 coins. I think I got the 3 coins from that one. But from all of these other ones, I forgot to do that. If I drop off a level 1 monster, I get a coin. Carcass, I get a level 2 treasure. Oh, man. Wolf laying down some drop. Yeah, man. Yeah. Okay. Let's keep going. So we just moved them. Is there a way? 1, 2. Do combat. There's no more tiles to explore. No elements. We have a lot of guard tokens. I don't think there's a way we can pick that up. Yeah. Okay, let's just do that anyway. 1, 2. I guess it'll still get a token because we defeat an unstomped monster right next to it. Yeah, okay. And let's spend this to do combat. And playing extreme mode, yeah, I like it. I wish I would have remembered that. Okay. So we are in the same space, so let's take him out. And we will apply this. And it is a level 2 monster. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's the assassin. Yeah, that's right. I do think they go back on top, right? Either way, we'll have our revenge. And if it's wrong, oh well. Alright, so 1 damage. We will have our revenge. It gets 1 silver. It's got 3 silver cards and 1 gold card in there. Cash. 2 chaos. 1 gar. -2 to this roll. It's got 6. Gets a gar token from the die. No chaos tokens are used. I'm going to spend 1 gar token to reroll this 1. It is a 2. So they're at 7, 8, 9. That doesn't put them at the highest value, so they are going to use another one. And they're actually at 7, 8, 9. So they're at 7 for -2 for here. So they are going to spend another one. Reroll this 2. A 1. What's up? Yeah, that's a good way to think about it. Yeah, they're stalking you. I like that. Yeah. Okay. So we're at 6. We'll just void this one because of the -2. So they're at 6, 7, 8. That puts them at 4 damage and -1 for our attack going against them. 4 damage. I could use the Cyclone, reroll 1 or both monster dice. I don't think I'm going to. I'm pretty okay with this roll. I kind of wish I would have kept the water essence until the last moment, then turned it in. But I did need it to summon the wolf. That's right. I did need it to summon the wolf. Okay. All right, so it's dealing 4 damage. 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Okay, 4 damage. We're down to 5. All right, come on. Come on. Let's see what we can do. And we have -1 to our roll. 7. 7. That puts us at Acid Arrow. 7 to 11. Deal 3 damage. And -1 to their attack coming at us. We have a bunch of guard tokens. I think we save that for theirs. Oh, and they're dealing -1 damage to us. So we're actually dealing 2 damage. If that's the case, 7. -1 damage. Man, it's just so hard to get damage through. You really need some good weapons. Do I spend a Gar? If I use Acid Arrow, we're dealing 2 damage, -1 to their attack coming back at us. If I use my Glowing Branch, my starting weapon, I'm dealing 2 damage, -1 from... So I'm only dealing 1 damage. I could spend some guard tokens to try to get Acid Arrow up to 12 plus. I'd re-roll the 1. Get a +2 on there. Hopefully puts me at 12 plus. I deal 3 damage, -1 to theirs. Alright. I think so. I don't think I have any healing in the gold cards. Oh wait, no, actually I think I do. Ugh. Let's try it. Let's try it. So we're at 9. Alright, so we're at 9. So I'm just going to use this. I'm going to deal from my Glowing Branch. I'm going to deal 1 damage because of the reduction and -1 to theirs. Oh, God, that just feels so bad. Alright. Alright, they're going to use 2 Chaos tokens. So 1. Soul Control. Oh boy. Soul Control. They're going to get another Chaos token. They're going to get a silver card. Actually, we're going to resolve. We're not going to resolve that yet. And then they're going to resolve the next one. They actually reveal the cards and then actually fully resolve them after. Okay, so this goes on bottom. So here is the Rotting Fly. Look at this glorious tile layout. Let's look at the other angle now. Oh yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, okay, my bad. Okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, but this you'd have to. It's only a one-time use. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll choose that. We'll choose that next time. You're right, dude. You're right. My bad. Okay. So spent this here. Now we would resolve. They would get another chaos token, a silver card. They are getting plus 6, 7, 8 to their roll. That puts them at 16. They're doing 5 damage. Let's do Cyclone. We deal 1 damage. Oh, and they are doing a reduced damage back to us. So they're going to 3. Let's re-roll these. 2. I still don't think it changes much. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, puts them at 6 to 10, 4 damage. Minus 1 puts them at, they're doing 3. We're going to 2. But these stick around. Both of these. Okay. Oof. Yeah, the old combat is easier. Yeah. And it doesn't take as long either, because it's just like, okay, that just says, okay, use chaos token. It's just a little bit more simple in my opinion. Because then the thing is with this combat, it's kind of like mimicking the real, like the multiplayer. If you were to use a guard token to, re-roll that, if they still have a guard token to play with, they'll use it, like encountering your guard token. All right. So we are going to choose, we took the damage, right? We are going to choose, let's do Acid Arrow. Ooh, we got 11. They are going to reduce our damage by 1. We got 11. We're 1 short. We're 1 short from dealing 12. Okay, but either way, we deal 2 damage. 5. Man, 4 more damage just seems... Oh, you know what? Hold on. 3. So here's what we can do. And you can actually split it up. So we dealt 2 damage. So we are going to deal 1 damage to this rotting fly. And the other damage is going to go to this guy. You can split it up. But still, it's rough. It's rough. I guess I could have used guard token. I think I'm going to save it. Yeah. Okay, let's roll for them. Gains a silver card. And it's going to use a chaos. So let's see. We got another rotting fly. And that is not a rotting fly. Gain a silver card. Fun stuff. Yeah, and these cards are pretty brutal too. Like the new cards. Okay. So they got 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17. God, that's 5 damage. I can't block that. I guess I could just try to reroll or reduce. Reroll the 6. So that's 6. We're looking at 4, 7, 10, 12. That's still 5 damage. I mean, I can't reduce it even if they do 2 to 5. There's no way. 1, so 4. So that's actually 0. So it's still 6. Still 8, man. Still doing 4 damage. All right, we're dead. We're dead. Just keep thinking, but I got the wolf. That's smart. Yeah, good call. I got the wolf. Yes. I'll still sleep easy tonight. Yeah, for sure. I got the wolf. That was cool. That was cool. All right, failed. This guy's still stalking us. Man, come on. Okay, we go back to the rotunda, heal, chaos, gar. One left. One action here. I guess worst case we can spend one. Go here, teleport, go here to pick this up for free. Man. Okay. All right. Well, let's do it. Last round. Let's refresh. Last round. Round 12. Silver. Gold. Okay. Let's reveal. Want some stomp tokens? Okay, 2. So 3, 4, 5. Let's do 1 here and 1 here. So we only need 2. We have 1 here. Okay, I think we do combat one more time. We try to take that guy out. I remember people saying the solo mode was too easy. Seems to. I see. It could just be a me thing, but I just always struggled once it started hitting the level 2 monsters. I just never seemed to have better weapons. Again, that could just be me. You know, I'm very aware that that is a possibility. I just never felt like I got enough gold to get some stuff to take my health up very high, and to just spending to heal, spending to get that stuff, spending to get this. And then I couldn't unlock as many slots to then place learned abilities there. It just seemed like I was always short on gold, and with so many options, it's just, you know, that was always my thing. I just never felt like I got that strong of weapons. But either way. Now, Eltrea's, or Eltrea, however you say it, her glowing branch, or starting, isn't the best for dealing damage. And I think you're trying to make up for that with, you know, the dire wolf and all the other familiars, which is cool. I do like that a lot. I actually really like her. It's very unique. Okay. So I place a token here. Yeah, you'd have to use the ability, and prior to our attack, before our roll, you could roll for him 6 to 11. He deals 1 damage. 12 plus, he does 2 damage. So I mean, I guess you could line it up. Like if you already have one of these tokens here, you can line it up now that he's free. We can take him into combat, and then we could use his ability to also add damage. So level 3, the 3 colony is taken up. We need 2 more. We have 1 here. Oh, we didn't do the stomp. Furthest unstomped monster. Look at that straight line. Look at that straight line to a 3rd level. Look at that. Stomps all the way over here. Okay. It's too bad nothing else is stomped. I mean, it seems like to me what we need to do is we need to do the exact same thing. We have to fight a monster right next to him and drop this off. That's the 2. It's the assassin again. But we have guard tokens. We're back up to full health. We have the wolf. Although we don't have this set. And I actually think that placing these down are better than this. We could get 12. We could roll 12 plus. But man, having it deal and damage and having their first roll reduced is is so good. They only have one gold card in this cache. So that is something to consider once we get rid of that. Hopefully that's it. I mean, I don't see anything else. So if we use the ability with the wolf, we just go here, right? We move him out, place that token down, move into there, spend our combat, and then just one more to go drop this off. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. Let's move. Wolf is going to come. We're just going to send him right here. Use familiar ability to place a token right where he is. We are going to spend our 2 to go 1. Drop this off. 2 to deal combat one more time. And this will be the final. This is the final thing. We will have to. Oh, we wouldn't even have to move back because it would just automatically go on his tile. But okay, let's see. I'm just trying to think if there was a way we could have bought something as well. I probably could have lined that up a little bit better with buying another gear, but our item, it is what it is. Okay, let's do combat. We already know who this is. Our special friend. 3rd time's the charm. Okay, it gets... Oh, it does bring in a silver card. Yeah, I forgot about that. 1 guard token, 2 chaos. Let's set this over here. It takes a damage. -2 to its roll. Got a 3. Using 2. This is a triplet scary. Yeah, it's one of the... and that's the thing, too. It's one of the tougher monsters. And again, in each of the stacks, 1 through 3, for the monsters, I only incorporated 3 of the 7 stronger variants. So there's 2 of each type of monster in the decks. So when you add these more difficult monsters, you're supposed to take out 1 copy of all those versions or all those monsters and add the new stronger one. So there's 2 assassins in the level 1 stack, but 1's the stronger assassin. And I only did that with 3 of the cards. Of course, we got the we got this strong ass assassin. Okay. Got 3. It's going to use 2 guard tokens. Oh my goodness. Okay, here's another stronger thing that they did in this variant. Okay, we didn't see this before. We didn't even see this before. When they heal, let's say they heal, they're already at max, they will get a buff HP. They gave you tokens, and now you can place these, and now you have to get through that damage first and then deal them damage. It's not good. All right. So that's going to take place before they go. So that won't happen now, but this will. They're going to get +2 to their roll, essentially canceling this out, and they're going to heal 1. My God. And that's only the first one. They do have 1 silver card left. Oh. And 3 to it. Okay, so they spent the chaos, so they're adding 3. Well, we can just remove this token now because it's void. So they got 3, 4, 6. They're at 6. That's 4 damage -1 to our incoming. They are going to use this. They're not at their max. Reroll this 1. They're at 8. They're at 10. 13. 15. Oh, man, it's just rough. I don't see how we I don't see how we take this out. I don't see how we take this thing out. We're going to be one short. We're going to be one short. That's almost right. You can still kill them if they have a heal token on. You can still kill them if they have a heal token on them to for next round. Let's see. So kill them if they have a heal token on them for their next round. Well, this said you can. I don't know, the way that was saying they get that buff HP. They had. Oh, is that right? Oh. That's from the new. That's from the new rules. Okay, you might be right. Oh, actually, I don't know, man. I think they changed it in the rules. I think it's now buff HP. I don't think it goes away. Like, it's actually, you got to get through that. I could be wrong. I got to reread that. Freddie says, Andrew's the ultimate champion of game. Thank you, Freddie. Appreciate that, brother. Okay. All right. Where are we at? So they're dealing 10, 13, 15. That's right. 5 damage minus 2 to... 2. So 4, 7, 8, 9. That's 9. Okay, that puts him at 4 damage and minus 1. So we're going to 5. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. I don't feel good about it at all. And this is minus 1 to ours. We're going to use acid arrow, because why not? Got 6. Man, these rolls are like the worst, because you're like you're one away from getting a She's intervention, but it's still not great to like, because we are still stuck at the first level. And it's minus 1 damage. So we're at 9, 10, 11. So we're at 3, minus 1 to their attack. Okay, let's stay there. And they're just going to heal 1. Oh, man, dude. Okay, so we're dealing 3. We're actually dealing 2. Let's do 1. Not that it matters. And we'll deal 1. And they're just going to regenerate. Oh, man, dude. I was afraid of that. There's no way. There's no way we're taking this guy out. Okay, they don't have any chaos tokens. So they are just rolling a straight up 6. Of course, they got 6. I guess it's actually 8. So they're dealing 4 damage minus 1. They're dealing 3 damage. We're at 2. Okay. We got 8. Puts us at 2. Still subtracting 1 from our damage. Just because we're going to use this. No. Okay, we're dealing 8, so we're dealing 1. We're not even going to put it on. They're just going to regenerate. yeah, well, we will. We will. Checked out. Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right. You're right. I'm sorry. It threw me off. You're right. Yep, you're right. So 6, that still puts them, they're still there. They're still at the same range, but you're right. Yep, absolutely. I did forget that. Okay, so we're dealing 1 damage. We're not even going to put it on because they're regenerating. So let's roll theirs. They're at 5. That actually puts them at 3 damage. We still can't do anything. All we can do, let's just use this just because we can. I guess we forgot to roll this too. Chaos, but they don't have it. So we'll deal the damage to them. Haha. And to laugh at the impossibility, I like it. And re-roll this 4. So they got 4. I guess we could have done this. Let's see if we can get them under 2. Nope. 7. They're at 5. So 3 damage. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, dude, it's just so... This level 2 monsters are just so tough. Yeah, let's check out the 3s. Let's find a harder 3 monster. Oh, here it is. Here's a gargoyle. 2 to 7, 3 damage, gets us gold card. 8 to 10, 4 damage. 11 plus 6 damage, -1 to our attack. And I actually forgot what that symbol is. I was going to have to look it up later, but there's another one. I think it actually... Oh, yeah, I think... So if it uses a card for the chaos, like instead of what you would normally do is you keep flipping to see if they're the same silver cards, you would flip 2, like we got 2 matching pairs. So you would actually perform the bottom one instead of the top. This, I believe this symbol means you only have to reveal 1 and it uses the bottom one. I think that's what it means. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, just wild stuff. 1 to 8, 4 damage. Just crazy stuff. But I think the biggest thing about these is the health. 19 health. It's just crazy. What about that wolf? Yeah, man, that's awesome. Okay, let's see. Yep. Yeah, Wild Inferno. Yeah, you were right. Yeah. It didn't change any of the rolls, but you are right. They wouldn't get this +2 ongoing. They would, however, get the regenerate. And I think I kind of jinxed myself because I even made the comment like, I don't think I put the healing cards in the gold stack, but sure enough, I did. I didn't go with the rotting worm, which is the alternate version that you can place with the gold cards. I was actually thinking about putting that in and taking out the healing just because that is so brutal healing. It's so hard to do damage to them anyway. But so I only decided to go with the rotting fly with this one. And then I'll give some comments after I read you guys' stuff. What about the dude? That's so funny, man. I won't ever forget your comments about the wolf. It's so funny. I've been lurking. Can't wait to play my game. That's awesome, Joseph. Happy for you, man. Do you have it now, or is it gonna arrive soon? Do you have a shipping notification? Is it sitting in the house? You're just waiting to bust it out? What's the deal? Did you get all the stuff? Yeah, it counts as matching. Yeah, and I think it's only the silver. I think it's only the silver. I could be wrong. I don't know if it's like. I do believe it's a silver icon. Yeah, it's a silver card. Yeah, so the silver. And it makes sense too because you're going to get more silver cards than the gold cards, so it's a higher possibility for that to take effect. But I like this stuff. I've always liked the game. Again, I got 3 playthroughs on the channel already using the existing solo rules. I did a whole review about it, and I don't do many reviews about games. I do like the game a lot. It's a lot of fun. I think what they added in here is really cool. Again, I think I'm always going to play with these. It's very simple to add. You do have to pay attention to when you flip a tile to see if it has this artwork. There's 3 different cards. I don't know where the other cards are, but some have a wolf. Some have a red wisp. There's a well on some of them. So, and there's birds that you can see around. So really cool. Something very simple. And I don't think we did any of this. But find the bag. I guess we do have to do final scoring, but we didn't actually complete it. But we'll see. So if you find the bag, which I think this is the easiest one in the whole game, you just take it to one of these places right here, and you just get 2 coins. And it's a free action just picking it up. Just 2 coins, just like that. Find the glowing skulls, take it to a church, or in this case, a rotunda. You get to gain a gold card. You get a rep plus 2 coins, so that's pretty cool. The bear, you have to flip. The bear and the wolf, you have to flip. And then so you would flip and you would take 4 damage. So they're a little rough. But then you do 1 combat action. So you roll your dice, you perform, the attack, and if you can defeat it with 4 health, then you get to take it, and you can take it to one of these castles, and you get 2 rep and 2 coin. That seems like a lot of work, though, for that. There's elks, where you can deal 1 round of combat. If you don't kill it, you don't take any damage, but it just runs away. So I think I'm always going to play with those. I think that's a lot of fun just to mix in. The rotunda, I think I'm always going to play with that as well. It's a better church. You can unlock the abilities like it's a trade place, but you can't sell anything there. But just having that small ability to unlock those, I don't think I'm going to play with the church again. Plus, you can do it from the center, like a normal church, or from this guy, the Exalted. Let's see. I think these things are fine to mix in. I mean, it doesn't do anything crazy. It just reduces the rolls by 2. Not that bad. I really like these tiles as well. Just mixing that in, it gives you an option to spend your silver and gold cards for more, which is awesome to see, instead of just coins for healing, which is big. I do really like that. And Eltrea, I think I'm just going to call her Eltrea. Eltrea? Which one sounds better? I have no idea, but I really like her as well. Her starting weapon isn't that great, but she kind of makes up for it with some of these. I think the wolf is really good. I love the idea of setting those around. It's just that level 2 monsters are just, I feel like the level 1s, they're a good level. And then the level 2s are just a drastic step up. That's the way I've always felt with the game. It's just a big step up, and it's just hard to take them out. You just need better gear. I have taken them out before, but it's just hard to save up. Like I mentioned, I think this is probably the 3rd time. For me personally, it's hard to save up enough gold to do, to get all the gear you want to. I'm not saying you should be able to get whatever you want every time, but I do want to get a few more of these things, right? I don't want to like I want to get some of these good stuff I don't think I've ever bought something from these Dragon Slayer castles or whatever they're called. And I want to be able to do that more. And I want to be able to use those coins to unlock these abilities. That's kind of where I find my games, right? Level 12, we're kind of hanging around this reputation to unlock the abilities. I've never gotten that high with the 30s or the 25s. That could just be a way that I'm playing. Obviously, I'm not the best, but I don't think I play too poorly at the same time. So I just want to be able to do more of this stuff. And that's why I kind of switched to just 20 rounds. Let's go. Let's see what we can get. But yeah. And this scenario was a lot of fun. I really like this scenario. I think it's really cool. Don't have to spend too much time thinking about where the mammoth is going to go. The mammoth also does kind of help you out, which is cool. Yeah. Let's see. Just got the base game. Haven't punched it yet. Dude, the base game alone is just a monster. A complete monster. You got a lot of good content that's going to last you a long time. That's awesome, though. I'm so happy for you, man. Just haven't punched it yet. Good luck, dude. Good luck. Get a comfy chair, sit back, watch something, and just punch away. I think the bear tokens have different. They do, yeah. They have different damage values. Yep. I'd like to roll a die to either start with the church or the rotunda. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Yeah. Yep. Excellent. Enjoyed it. Gave me a touch more confidence to break out my own game. Thanks for play. You got it, man. The biggest thing that has stopped me from playing this a lot more is just the setup. But what I would say is, if you like what you see, you know, just get it out. Go through the motions. The more you set it up and tear it down, the faster it's going to get. You're going to know what you want to place, where you want to place it, how you want to set it up. It just gets a little bit easier every single time. And then that'll give you more options of like how you might want to store it back in the box. You know, well, okay, I want these here because, you know, I need to get these out. I'm going to throw this over here, so on and so forth. And then, you know, set it up, play through a game or two, and just leave it out. And then, you know, play a little bit more until you got to put it back. Because that's been my biggest thing. It just sits in this huge microwave-sized box, and I'm just like, man, I want to play Euthia, but I don't want to set up Euthia. He said, never put it away. Yeah, that's good advice, too. That's good advice. I will say, I like about the new solo mode. I like aspects of both. I think the other way is more streamlined. The more you do this, the faster you could get. But I think this way is a little bit more to pay attention to, and I think it's a little bit more brutal. I honestly think, and one of the requests I had, I think I even said it in the review, I wanted to see more monsters. Because I felt that was one thing that started to get a little bit repetitive, is that, you know, especially if you're fighting a lot of level 1s, because again, that's all I was kind of doing for a lot of my games. Again, because of the scenarios where it might be a little bit shorter, I don't have enough time to unlock all of these abilities to get this strong to fight all these level 2 monsters. So I feel like in most of my games, I'm only fighting level 1 monsters. So in that case, it started to become a little bit repetitive. Okay, I'm seeing the dragonfly again. Okay, I'm seeing the gecko again. I want to see some other guys. I guess what more could they do, right? They have 7 types of monsters. You could change the values so many times. You could give them so many Gar and Chaos tokens to start with. So thinking about that out loud, I guess it's okay with the amount. So I guess adding more monsters that are difficult, that's a way they could change it up. But man, I don't know if I'm gonna mix in those hard monsters at least anytime soon. Maybe at some point. But there is something that I still like about the old solo way. It's just straight up. Here's what you're gonna need. Right? Okay, flip this card. Boom. There's your roll. They're gonna spend 2 Gar tokens and a Chaos token. That's it. You're good to go. Right? And it's just like, once they're kind of out of those cards, unless they get some of those that replenish, like we had some that came up. They do have some cards to replenish, right, to get more back. But if they don't, they're just kind of stuck with their rolls. So this die really adds an element of, you know, allowing them to gain more stuff. But there's just something that this feels a little bit more streamlined. But then there's that element of like, hey, you know, this is randomness. It adds some chaos, which is fun. What are they going to do here, right? I think there's a better chance for the She's intervention, even though we barely use that. I do wish the She's intervention, the values were a little bit different. I'm okay with the 2 to 5 on the player's roll, but maybe like 8 to 12 on the monster's roll, something like that. No, I'm just going to run out of storage room and keep it on there. I have some counter trades that could help. A variant where you just spy yourself gold start. Yeah, you can do stuff like that. Start with 2d6. Yeah, and that's one of the things you could like. I've been becoming a fan. Like, I've played Assault on Doomrock lately. What's the last thing I just played? Maybe it was Assault on Doomrock that I was really talking about rules variants. But I like the motions. I like going through this whole process, even though it's a tough game. Fighting some of these monsters is difficult. But I really like leveling up and getting the gear. To me, this kind of feels like a Diablo 2 kind of game where you're getting these gear, you can get these gems, you can slot it in there. I love having the dice manipulated through the elements. There's just a lot of stuff that I like here. I like the artwork, but I just want to do some of these things more. So if you like those motions and you're finding that, hey, you know, I like this stuff, how can I get more of that? Start with, you know, more gold. Start with more healing potions. Play to, you know, for 4 extra rounds or whatever the case may be. I just think there's very simple things that you can do that if you like the game and you do want to do more of the game, just make those changes. I think that's completely fine. I don't get like it has to be just based by the rules if you like the game. You know, I'm not going to play a game and just have it be like, man, I can't stand this game, but I could just change one thing around. I don't know. But either way, it's your game. Play it how you want it. But yeah, so that is the game. I think this is a good time to call it. It's 12:47 here. Guys, seriously, thank you so much. Do we want to count the points? Do we want to count the points or no? The final. Let's see. Where is here it is. Okay. Yeah, so there's some additional scoring per the tokens that you've placed there. I think we're good with the scoring. Maybe I'll score it like tomorrow and I'll put it in the description or something like that. But yeah. Chris, thanks for the stream, bro. No problem, man. Yeah, and I'm kind of with you on that. Yeah, it's either win or lose. Because I mean, like if we failed and we still get a certain amount of points, like what's, you know, if I failed next time, oh, at least I got more points. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I do truly appreciate it. If you join late, if you haven't yet, please click the like button on the video. Seriously, it helps out a lot. It helps the channel out. I do truly appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And have a good rest of your night. Hope you have a great weekend. And so next, what I'm thinking is I am going to have more Euthia playthroughs. I'm going to try the Necromancer next. I might do a few more variants. I might take out some variants. Make it a little bit more streamlined. We'll see. So I think right now, I think that's going to be next week. I think. And then also Frosthaven. Those only two kind of definites. So I don't have a link up yet. Look out for that. Click the notify button. And hopefully I'll see you there. All right, guys. Have a good one. Take it easy. And thank you, everybody, for your help, for catching some stuff that I missed. And for all the jokes. You guys are awesome. So I'll catch you guys later. All right. Peace.